don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello, it's us.
Hello.
I thought that was very like early 2000s, like, but also kind of our my G-rated middle finger vibes for our streams, for our chaos streams.
I was gonna say that song is intense, and let's keep that energy going. Let's go. I'm here for it on a Wednesday. I almost said Friday, but we're unemployed. Does it matter? No.
You are correct. Yeah, so I was trying to find us our own like intro song, and I heard that and I was like, I mean I know Jessica doesn't take shit, and I'm like, I'm trying not to take any shit, so like this is kind of perfect. And so yeah.
Goodbye monetization. Nice
Yes.
to know you.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, we're just being wild on a Wednesday. I mean, is it different than any other day of the week? I don't think so. I don't think so. Celebrating 10 months of membership. Holy crap. A fully formed baby snark 1 month into snarkness. Holy crap. Thank you so much for being here.
I need to send my monthly thanks for letting me pay to be your friend.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Also, it makes me a little twitchy because, like, it reminds me of the MLM days, but I know we'd actually be friends if you weren't paying to be a member.
We were friends for over a year before your membership's open, ma'am.
That's true. That's very true. Yes. So yeah, everyone needs to know who you are, Jessica.
No.
Lushy.
No.
Yes, I do. Drop a 1 if you need Jessica to do her intro, because 1, it's different every time. So it's like you know when they change the ending of your favorite movie and like add all of the extended scenes in. That's how I feel when I listen to Jessica's intro, because it's like the extra scenes we didn't know we needed. Look at all those 1s coming in. Come on, Jessica. Come on.
So, I was thinking, and I told my husband this, and I'm like, do I really want to make that comparison of myself? But yes, we're going there. I was thinking about it. DC is like Angela on The Office.
Oh, God.
And I'm like Meredith. Like, DC and I are literally like if Angela and Meredith were friends. Like, and my husband's like, do you really want to compare yourself to Meredith? I'm like, probably not. But like, it works.
Oh! My face is turning so red. Oh!
I know DC's not a whore like Angela.
I mean, we never know. We never know, really, because I mean, maybe
you would know.
I sent Jessica this meme when a neurospicy person or someone, a neurotypical person, asks a neurospicy person to send them a spicy text during the day, like a married couple or a romantic partnership, and they start like spitting facts off about something that is like not SEX related, but like just like info related, but it's about spice or something, and I'm like, well, that's like me, because that's what I'm like. Oh, sorry
Uh,
for interrupting.
so no, you're good. You're perfectly. So yeah, me. I'm a wife somehow. Don't know how that happened. um. Oh gosh, I clearly was a hun, and like, what other MLM would a shit show like me doing but pure romance? Because pretty on brand for me. Um, I, I have cerebral palsy and ADHD, so it's a ball of fun around here. I grew up in a very small town, which leads to the best stories. Like where everyone in town knows each other or is related. Like you just grow up with some hilarious trauma. um, yeah. What else? I don't
You're super
know.
smart. You're like one of the most
Uh,
intelligent people I know. You hate talking about how smart you are. You're like also hardcore going for the you're very intense too, in a good way. And you have an incredible backbone. I'm learning how to have a backbone myself. So I I'm just learning everything from Jessica, so I love it. What else?
well, blame.
You have a murder of crows?
I do.
Let's
Because
go.
my dad's landlord told him he couldn't feed the crows because it was attracting the rats. And my dad's like, no, no. So in protest, I mean, I lived like 300 miles from where my dad lived, but in protest, I started feeding the crows here in solidarity with my dad during COVID. Um, just random. And then he passed away, then it became a hobby because it's something we had in common.
I love it. And I love when Jessica leaves the stream to go feed her crows when they're calling to her. It's literally the best.
They yell, and like, I want them to keep coming back. Like, gotta keep them happy.
Yep.
I
Yep, and
need to find the toys.
your true bestie is in the chat.
Oh, good God. Not this.
Listen, the amount of texts I get from Jessica about Mr. Pico and
Oh,
Jen about how good of friends Jen and Mr. Pico are. I'm just like, what the hell? What do I have to do, Emmett? What do I have to do?
okay.
I'm just playing.
Don't make me look like a stalker.
Oops, sorry for outing Jessica as Emmett Stalker. Oh my god. We have a good time. Yeah, we have a good time on our channel. I say our channel because the amount of times Jessica saves me and Charlene saves me in the fixing stuff in the back end of the channel is unmatched. I love streaming with Jessica.
Yeah, and like I'm sorry, not sorry, but yeah, I act like this is my channel. Like it's like going to your best friend's house. Like
Yes.
my maid of honor, she was at my house when we were like 12 and like 9. That's how long I knew the dummy. But one time she came over and like I got a pop and my mom's like, "Oh, are you gonna offer her something?" I'm like, "She knows where the fridge is." Like, yeah, no, that's I am, so I act that way virtually in this space. So
I love it. And the live chat loves it. The live chat loves you. It's always a good wild ride. And if you haven't seen the Lushy After Dark streams, you need to.
no,
Yeah, they're spicy. They're definitely
n-
kind of spicy
n-
for me.
I did some spicy ass shit for Clown Town on members only. Like
Ooh,
I made the PowerPoint and everything for like I think we ended up doing 3 members only on their channel, all
wow.
about Pure Romance's history of toys or the evolution of some of their toys
Oh
and
boy.
how they change
Oh.
throughout the years.
Listen, if you're not a member of Clown Town, it sounds like it would be worth getting the membership to watch those lushy streams that are
They're
locked behind the
fun.
door. Oh yeah, if
I
you really
might
yes, Chelsea, if you want to see DC turn a really bright shade of red, watch the Lushy After Dark streams. Yes. Yes.
we need to do more.
Yeah.
Why is there a fucking fly in this room?
It's just trying to disrupt our stream. It's trying to disrupt our stream, that's what. Oh my
What
god.
the shit?
Yeah. You all probably know who I am, but if you don't, I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. I have been battling technical difficulties and since yesterday. I mean, since I started my channel, but I occasionally mute myself and go onto very long tirades and don't check my phone that I have muted myself. But we are not going to do that today. We're going to be looking at the day 2 of a really awful recruiting challenge, and our bestie Raymothy is gonna be in the video. Justin Prince is gonna be in the video, and this other guy that I don't know who it is, he's gonna be in the video as well. I have taken out the pauses, the filler words, the other. So if it's cut up, it's because it has been cut up, but hopefully it's shortened so that we don't have to suffer as much together collectively.
Do you realize 2 weeks from today, I think, or tomorrow, I can't remember, is your 2-year anniversary?
From getting
Your
out of MLM?
No, your channel.
Oh, my channel? No, I didn't realize that.
Didn't you start your channel the same day you got out?
I think I opened it and I have to go back and look, but yeah, side note, Squirrel Trail. I was in Young Living and stuff hit the fan back in January, February of 2022. I told my upline, like, look, our values are misaligned. I don't want to be here anymore. I will keep my leg active for 1 more month. You have a month to find someone to buy the line so you don't lose rank. And they're like, oh my God, you just didn't ask the right questions. You know, you're just not, you could have come and whatever, resolve this. You're just believing all of the blah, 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 the lies about Young Living. And I'm like, you have a month. And these are people I talk to like every day since 2019. So the fact they went like in on me like that, I was like, if I wasn't out, I am very out now. And then they forged my signature on my packet I had to get notarized so that I could leave Young Living when I was signing over my line. And I was like, you cannot forge signatures. So you need to get this redone and do not ever forge my signature again. And then I went on Aaron's channel and then I started, getting into trouble on the internet. I think in April, probably April or May. But I started, but I was kind of lurking in the chats way before I got out because I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell's going on? I definitely was waking up and I was too scared to leave, and then I left. So, and then Jessica, got me out of my last job too. So it's been all uphill from here. So, been good.
Yeah,
Um,
do you see you recruited me?
yikes.
He recruited I recruited. Oh, I can see you joined April 6th.
Oh, April 6th. Sweet. Yeah, I
So
think that
4
I was
days
like
ago.
very much. So I guess my 2-year anniversary. Yeah. When was my first video? Was it?
It's probably deleted.
Yeah. Um, signature forging is just slightly not legal. Yep. Okay, let me pull up the video. This is day 2. We are gonna get through the whole thing today, hopefully. Oh God.
Yeah, and now we are recruited into anti-MLM. Who knows what we'll get each other into in the future? That's the joy of live DC. What will we get ourselves into? No one knows.
Nobody knows. And now you're recruited into anti-MLM. Yes. Hello, Julie. Hello, Hershey's boy. All right. Does everyone know who Ray Higden is in the live chat? If you do not, speak now or forever be really confused when we watch this video. It is going to be Jordan LeVeck, who is Marina Simone's she's in Marina Simone's downline. They were all a part of Modere. They made this training when they were all still in Modere, and they recently have sent it out again for people and made it seem like it is new when it is not. And all the people that they are in blood feuds now with is still in this video. So it's gonna be. This is just laughable to me that you would not edit your videos when you are kind of pushing them out again. They are doing this as a funnel to make money. They're doing this as a funnel to get people to sign up for their MLM, because even though the MLM they're talking about is Modere, in my opinion, they're using it as, look how much money we make in our MLM, look how many followers we have, look how successful we are on social media with recruiting. And I think that plants a seed into other multi-level marketers' minds that the grass must be greener where these people are. And unfortunately, the mushrooms are not green in frequency. I will just say, I mean, I know mushrooms are not supposed to be green, but I already started that comparison before I thought about it. But the pond water is bad. The pond water that you get to drink in frequency is not a good time. I'll tell you that.
I'm like, I don't think any mushrooms green.
I know. I was like already going and I was committed to it. So like I'm sorry. Ramathy Higdathy. Yes. He is a so-called prophet. He is a trainer in the network marketing space. He is what some would call a cult leader of rank makers. And the person who is kind of the resident expert in rank makers is Julie Anderson. And we mostly just have had really bad, shocking viewing experiences listening to Ray spew shit on the internet. So he's going to be talking. So is Justin Prince. Justin Prince forgot to hook up his microphone, his lapel mic. So it's going to be Echo City. I did not fix it because I'm not here to make Justin Prince look better than he is. So it sounds bad. It sounds very bad. Unless we're in a green shroom gummy, then it's okay. Yes. I believe I'm the one who started Ramathy, inspired by The Office. James, Jimothy. Can I call you Jimothy? I love that, Melissa. I love that so much. I love that so much.
The Office theme today.
I do too. Oh, the mushroom water with the dropper full of mud on the side. Yep. I'm sorry, I started and I couldn't stop. Okay, I will. All right, let's go ahead and get to the correct scene if I know what I'm doing. Reaction. Okay, close. We gotta put the video up there. So close. Edit. Oh, there we go. And then I was so close to having this right. That's okay. No, 1 second. Oh my god. Technical difficulties. Yay. All right, and we're gonna put it underneath. There we go. All right. This is Jordan LeVeck. This is day 2. She kind of sprung some trauma on us in the first day, so just be prepared that it could happen again today. She may like reiterate her trauma experiences, and one of the things that she went through is struggling with suicide, and that may come up, but we are reacting to this for the first time with y'all. I know some of y'all have taken this course, but we have not taken it. And again, they're sending this out as if it's a new course. This is such a good screen grab. All right, let's start. Hopefully. Oh, I need to edit. I need to activate audio capture. Okay. Let me know if it echoes.
Welcome to day 2 of the 5-day recruiting challenge.
Oh my god.
That was pretty intense. All right. I hope that you got a ton of value in day 1. If you missed day 1, man, you missed my training, you missed John Milton's training, you missed Morgan Zambrano's training. I taught you about how to find unlimited leads to recruit using social media, even get people coming to you saying they want to join your team. John Melton taught you how to use social media to attract people, to recruit, and then also how to use live videos to recruit. And then Morgan talked about how to post on social media to recruit. If you missed it, make sure you click the button below the video and grab the all access pass, because once the 24 hours are up on each day, unless you have the all access pass, that training is gone forever.
Man, I hate when the trainings are gone forever and they end up on the anti-MLM. I hate it. I hate it when that happens. Man, don't y'all hate that?
Weird.
Yeah, so we missed a whole lot of word vomit. Good. I was afraid we missed something important. Yeah. We did not. Y'all did not miss anything. Let me just change the opacity on this. If I can. Please hold. Sorry. I need to make it. I don't know how to fix it. No. Color. None. I'm sorry, I'm having a technical difficulty. Hello. I'm like super nervous to stream with Jessica because I was like trying to make it good, and now I'm not making it good. Oh, there it goes. There we go. I think I got it. There we go. All right. Okay. We're back. All right.
If you get the all access pass, you're going to have access to those trainings for life until you die. Anyway, the reason we do that, just so you guys know, is that's what allows us to do it for free. We want to create as much urgency and scarcity as possible for you guys, or else you're not going to watch it. That's the truth. So many people buy trainings that they don't actually watch, and I don't want that for you. I want you to learn things, and then I want you to go take action on the things that you learn. That's what I want for you, okay? Anyway, that's just the truth. If you want your team on this training, you guys, make sure that you have them go to therecruitingchallenge.com. Therecruitingchallenge.com. That way, they're gonna get the texts and the emails notifying them to watch day 1, day 2, day 3, etc. Okay? And yesterday we talked about social media strategies that work crazy to help you recruit. And today we're gonna talk about just some of the fundamentals of recruiting with some freaking legends, by the way. I am really pumped up and excited about today. The first person that is going to talk to you guys and pour into you guys is my mentor, Justin Prince. Justin Prince is someone who is one of my business partners. He is an incredible human. Justin.
By business partner, do you mean you are in his down line? Is that what they mean by business partner?
He has to pour down into her. Damn, must be really warm by the time she gets it.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Remember me for centuries, yes. Stop pouring on or into us. I did not consent to being poured on. Yes. Oh my god.
Has done over $2 billion in sales, on our teams using social media. He is a best-selling author. He's spoken.
So you say 2 billion. I'm guessing he's at the very top of the Modere compensation, or was, because he got terminated. Yikes. But when you look at one of Aaron B's streams and she's talking about the financial health of Modere, it is curious that somebody could be responsible for billions of dollars in sales and the company could be in serious financial trouble now, don't you think?
Yes, and like the best-selling author, could that be because he has a built-in audience and not just reps in his current company, but among reps as a whole?
Yep. Jeez.
Over 20 countries, and he's just a genius. But more than that, Justin is just a really good person. I remember the first time that I met him, he had no idea who I was, and he's this big deal, right? He's a close friend of mine, and he's my mentor now. But at that point, I did not know him. And I was walking up to him. I don't know what this guy's gonna be. Sometimes people who are really successful might have a little bit of an ego. And your ego is not your amigo, by the way. Nobody has that. Don't.
Have you met John Milton? Oh no!
What?
I'm not going to be able to pause the video today with my buttons because I accidentally just messed something up in Ecamm. So John Milton, I would say, has an ego. I mean, I guess all of us have egos, but maybe a toxic ego is the right word. I don't know. Is there a psychological term for having an ego that is not healing or healthy for people around them?
Oh my god, you're gonna make me go and you freaking. This is the thing, like, a few weeks ago, what the hell is his name? Brainfart, the guy that, signed his third, I can't talk well. We talked about the guy obsessed with sex and his psychology theories. He also has theories about the ego, and there's like 3 parts to the ego, like the ed, the ego, and the it. But like, I don't remember details.
Oh, the super ego? Is that one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
I should read up on that shit. I don't know. I'm not smart.
Oh, stop it. Chris said the MLM ego stands for edging God out or something like that, to that effect. Yes, I think in Optavia, that's it. I mean, in lots of kind of faith-focused, multi-level marketing companies, they talk like that. Twisty. Yeah.
Yeah.
A big head if you're successful. I'm successful, but I will never talk down to someone. I will never be, oh, I'm too cool for this person. I can't stand when people do that. And I've met a lot of people who are that way. Justin Prince is not that way. Remember, I walked up to him at my first event and I was terrified because I knew basically no one. I was new there. I was a top income earner in my last company, but at this company, I was brand new. And actually, I didn't walk up to Justin. He walked up to me. I was standing there. He came over. He said hi. He shook my hand and he stood there and talked to me and really listened to me when he had no idea who I was. He didn't know I was a top earner in my other company. He knew nothing about me. That's just the type of human Justin is. He talked to me for long and was asking me such good questions and genuinely caring about what I had to say that eventually I actually had to leave because my team was leaving and I was like, Justin, I gotta go. Like, oh, I gotta go. This has been amazing and you're wonderful. And then that just really stuck with me. He's the type of person that will pour into anyone and genuinely loves people. Anyway, I love him. He's an awesome human. You're going to adore him because he's one of the best public speakers I've ever met. And he's gonna talk to you guys.
Maybe she hasn't met a bunch of people. Isn't one of the things that are taught in multi-level marketing that you are going to treat everyone like a prospect, so that when even if you're in a group where they're already in your downline, it is still, if you're at an event, it still benefits you to surprise and delight or dazzle people by appearing somewhat, human still, and talking to everybody, because from what I understand, everybody in Justin Prince downline was most of the people in Monet, right?
Monet?
Monet. Monet's stuck in my head because I'm working on something for Monet, and I am like, I cannot stop saying it. I did it yesterday and the day before. Moder.
I think so.
He was working the room, right, Anastasia? Yeah. We engaged in small talk. That never happens to anyone, ever. Wait, Jessica, have you seen JoJo Siwa, her interview where she's saying that she made the most, dynamic change and nobody in her generation has made a switch like she's made?
No, but I believe she has that big of an ego.
Yeah, so there's this soundbite going around on Instagram where people are using that soundbite and and showing things that are kind of sarcastic, that are not big changes, because they're not the only one that has, that they're mocking, they're kind of mocking the idea about this big change that she's gone through with her, I guess, her music or whatever, and it's like, you're not the only one. Yeah.
It's like, Christina, Genie in the I guess that, maybe not, but I feel like Christina had a big change from, Genie and Nevada to Dirty, and, Britney, too.
Yeah. And Beyonce went from country to, or she went from whatever she was doing, pop to country, or she's kind of done both. So,
Well, Beyonce went from a pop girl group, and
yes.
she's done everything. She's done some hip hop. Now she's doing country.
Yeah.
JoJo, you're doing more pop music.
Yeah.
It's different. It's more provocative, but it's still pop music.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know Cece did a video on her yesterday. I was watching the person who had made the soundbite available and talking about ways to use it, because it's you can use it in lots of different ways, so it's pretty hilarious. So Kylie did, Ariana Grande, the others can actually sing well. I love that I came in during a Britney Christina combo. Hey Sam.
Well, all those Disney stars pivoted when they came of age.
Yeah. Yep.
bit about 3 keys to crush it with recruiting. Get out your notebook, get ready to take notes, and let's dive in.
At recruiting, at building a team, at building.
Can I just, it may not sound as, oh, we were gonna have to move ourselves. Let me duplicate us and move us to the other side so we can, please hold. Copy, paste. Copy, paste.
What's better than 1DCT? Oh, that's terrible.
All right. And I'm gonna flip us. Oh God. I'm trying my best. All right. And Jessica's always in the right spot for everything. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Okay. There we go. Is it okay if y'all don't see his whole board? Like, are we gonna just be able to listen to him? But do y'all hear that his microphone, he has a lapel mic on and it is not connected. It's definitely not connected because we hear a hella hollow room. I'm just saying, and I guess you don't have to have a microphone to make $1 billion in Modair.
But he has a microphone.
Oh yeah, he does. It just isn't connected. You don't have to have a connected microphone to make $1 billion in
You
Modair.
don't have to hire competent people.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll take it. I'll take us off the screen if y'all really want to see what he's saying. I guess we could have covered him up.
I mean,
But-
you can stay.
No, Jessica. No. If anyone's staying, Jessica's gonna stay, and I'll just let her run the stream. So, all right.
Community, culture of people. And I can help you to do this, my friend. You can go to the next level in your life, next level in your career, next level in your business by simply learning this one skill. Here's the first question for you. What do you think of when you think of recruiting? What are the emotions that you feel when you hear the word recruiting?
Anxiety.
And I've worked with leaders from across our profession.
Spam.
From the bottom to the top.
Oh, scam. Sorry.
I want to
I thought you said spam, like you're getting spammed by someone. So,
That was my second word.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
You're wrong, DC. Got it.
You're
let
half wrong.
All right, let's see if I can spacebar this.
through some of their emotions or some of their feelings. They feel stuff. They're talking people into things, or they're pressuring people, and they don't want to bug people, or they feel overwhelmed. Can you relate to some of those feelings? The word recruiting comes up, building a team comes up, and you're kind of like, I know I want to do it. I have a dream, but then you're, oh crap, I don't want to bug people, chase people, nag people.
I think I removed 400 likes from this video, so if you hear the gaps, it's because Justin was saying like so many times. And not from this specific video, but him and Raymathy and the other guy at the end. So, sorry about that.
Say things, they lack confidence in knowing what to say, and they don't want to say the wrong things at the wrong time, or they have to prepare themselves.
Is his logo a crown? Does that not look exactly like... Here, let me rewind it. Doesn't that look like Jesse Lee's? Look at that. In the corner. Oh, go back. Ah. Oh my god. I went back too far.
To the top, And I want to share with you some of their emotions or some of their feelings. They feel stuff.
Look at that. Doesn't that look like... It looks a little bit like the Empire crown. A smidgen.
Is that easily Googleable?
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. It's not like... It's not a special kind of... Here, let me find the Empire crown. The Empire MLM. Images. Jesse Lee. I think it's still on our website. Logo. Sorry, we're on a scroll trail. Let me go. I'm just gonna go to her website and see if it's still up. Oh, it's... Hold on. let's see. I'm looking at. It looks like she took her crown off of her website. That's strange. She had the crown on a lot of her content for a long time. And then she had a really awful font for a long time. But she had this crown because they would always say crowns up or something like that. But she was also in John Melton's team. I'm just saying that it looks familiar to me. It looks like it has its similarities, maybe not the exact same. I'm confused with the setup here. There's a green screen background, but he has a real whiteboard, but the deck is being projected on the whiteboard. No. This is like a $9,000 whiteboard that everybody had.
I think we had one in middle school. Like, we had this cool teacher that would, like, write and get all the grants and, like, free technology, and she had one in her classroom. Like, it had, like, markers that, like, you took out and it knew what they're neat.
Yeah, and it's really expensive. So yes, he has a green screen, but this is actually an interactive whiteboard TV that he's using. So yes, the setup is still confusing, but it is it's just an expensive nothing burger. So
If they're talking people into things, or they're pressuring people, and they don't want to bug people, or they feel overwhelmed. Can you relate to some of those feelings? The word recruiting comes up, building a team comes up, and you're kind of like, I know I want to do it. I have a dream, but then you're, oh crap, I don't want to bug people, chase people, nag people. They'll say things that they lack confidence in knowing what to say, and they don't want to say the wrong things at the wrong time, or they have to prepare themselves, almost pump themselves up, as some of them described it.
Is it? Oh my God.
To deal with all the rejection. Can you relate to that? I want to share with you 3 key.
It looked like the font was like pulsing, and I don't know if it's because his.
It was.
Oh, jeez. Justin! What the hell, dude?
To recruiting. I want to help you in just our next couple minutes to come with me on this quick journey to be able to help you.
Jessica, if you ever did, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn myself off for a second, but look at what he has on his first slide. Himself. Buddy's got himself. Is it this one? Honest, would you do that on a slide, a PowerPoint presentation that you were making, Jessica?
If I was trying to recruit you, yes.
Very fair. I just think it's very obnoxious to do that if you are presenting and they can already see your face and you're that close proximity to your PowerPoint presentation. It's an eye roll for me. Let me just try this.
Have some breakthroughs, both mental stuff, but also knowing the new words. And I want to share with you words that no one's ever taught you before, and no one is teaching in our profession, and stuff that will help go to the next level. And my friend, I feel uniquely qualified to be able to share this stuff with you. I started this career when I was 25 years old. I worked at a mall kiosk. I sold cartoon animated Bible videos. I had one little baby at home. My little boy was 1 year old. He's now 18 at the time of this recording. I have 4 kids now, and this has turned into this incredible career. My first business, I have no college education. My parents were divorced when I was 12, moved 13 times in the 7 years during the teenage years.
Did we just pause? God dang it.
Business, the guy that recruited me.
I have a question. While I think that, and I don't know this for sure, but from what I understand, using the fact that your parents are divorced in your how I got to where I am story, I think it's a factor, but people in MLM use things like that as a emotional zinger for people to say that they were more. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There are people who have had either, single parent home, and they were able to accomplish a lot of things. There's people who had multiple parents in the home, relatively stable home life, and they were not successful or whatever. So it doesn't seem like it's the factor, like it's not the gotcha moment that he's making it out to be in his story. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I got way off topic.
It's irrelevant to his success.
Relevance, yeah. 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 Much more compelling and rare to say your parents are still married to each other. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and there's stable family units that the parents never got married, or it is a shared custody, and it's very stable. Like there's a multifaceted way to, and from what I understand, to raise kids. So I don't.
Well, sometimes married people work better not living in the same household.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just another variety of for sure, Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents should have gotten divorced. It would have been healthier.
Fair.
Wait, the guy that recruited.
Sorry, what?
Oh, that's very fair.
Yeah.
Recruited him quit. That guy was recruited by the company. So I look up in the upline, there's no one there. Hello, guys, what's up? Where'd everyone go? You always wonder what they all know that you don't know. And I was kind of an orphan, all by myself. And I figured it out. I ultimately became the number 3 earner, national spokesperson for this company. That company eventually went out of business. The whole company went out of business. So one day we're in business, one day we're not. One day I'm succeeding, the next day I'm not. It was really...
Dude, why are we changing the camera angle in the middle of you talking? What the hell?
You must have one of those, smart things that follow.
Oh, here is the Empire logo. If y'all... Which looks very similar to... And Charlene found this. So, hearts and hype in the chat for Charlene. Let me see if I can... It's on my screen still, so is this it? Yeah. I mean, it's very similar, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're crowns, but the way the crown is drawn, it feels like too much of a similarity to not... It can't be a coincidence, in my opinion.
How many triangles do you see?
A pyramid! Oh my god.
I see a ton. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of pyramids about.
Yep. Yeah. It just looks so similar that I'm wondering if either Jesse Lee just changed it a little bit. But they've been doing the crowns up since Pure Romance. But yeah, just enough difference for plausible deniability. Did she do anything original? It's different enough that it isn't a blatant copy. It was definitely a middle finger to him.
Well, and would they really want to battle each other? Whoever copied who, would either one want the drama? Probably not, because there was so much drama when Jesse Lee left.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. I mean, and this is one of the guys, if you don't know, he's the one that sued Jesse Lee for slander? I don't remember the exact... This is the guy, because of what she was saying about Justin. She was talking about Justin, and he ended up suing her. So if y'all... Yes. I think Erin covered that on her channel.
It's easily found on Google, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Since he sued her after she got fired from O'Dare. Yeah. Yep. It's twisty. It's twisty. I believed it was slander. Yeah.
Really painful. It was really challenging. And I was below zero financially. I was in a really tough economic situation, back on credit cards, back on taxes. At one point, I moved my pregnant wife and our now 2 kids into the loft of my wife's parents' garage. I'm working 2 part-time jobs, trying to chase the dream, trying to keep the family afloat, and then started another network marketing business to chase the dream to become free in network marketing. My friends, I'm grinding. I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be the smallest guy sitting in the back of the room at the convention and be like, number one, I couldn't afford to be here, and number two, what am I doing here? I don't know if I could ever be as successful as all these people. I know what it's like to be the kind of part-time person where you're making some money and not enough to go full-time yet, but you're making some money, you're making some things happen, and you're kind of growing as a leader, but you're not there yet. And I also know what it's like to be, one of the top earners, if not the top earner in the world.
That cutout thing that you're missing is him saying like. So sorry about that. I just didn't have time to listen to the whole thing and put the likes back in. I think we all get the message.
So what? This is a whole journey, and I want to share with you 3 simple concepts that will give you both the mindset and the skill sets you need to become a master at recruiting. So here's what I want you to know. First one is we need to update your belief system about recruiting. Wayne Dyer said it this way. He says, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And so if you have some of those emotions that come out, because remember, recruiting is a transfer of belief.
If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Not all. Okay, it can't be literal. It can't be literal, right? Like, it can't be. I'm taking this literally, but it can't be literal, right?
No, it's more like switching your mindset from the glass being half empty to half full. It's changing your perspective on a situation to project toxic positivity onto it.
Is there ever a time where that's helpful, where it's not just pushing this idea of toxic positivity?
I mean, it is helpful, like, when you screw up and make a mistake to, like, reframe things, but never helpful in the context of recruiting, like, no. But, like, I could see it being useful, like, I don't know. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Businesses are virtual, meaning we don't have storefronts. And we're having to transfer a vision or a belief, and we're transferring a vision or a belief either way, my friends. Even a lack of vision, a lack of belief, you're still transferring it. And when people see that, hear that, feel that, they'll feel it from you. And when you change the way you look at things, things you look at change. Can I share with you a way to look at recruiting? All right, let's go back to a sports analogy. If your high school son or daughter, or if you in high school, or someone that you're close to, if the college coaches comes to their home to recruit your son or daughter, the coach sits down, assistant coaches sit down on your couch, what do they say? They say, we see something special in you, in this case, into this student athlete. We see something special in you. We have a unique team, system, and program. And we think that between you, our unique team and system and program, and if we all combine together, we can do something special together. That's what they say, isn't it? Guess what we do when we recruit someone?
No.
I see something special in you. And we have...
Yeah, I see... I'm sorry, please hold.
I see something special in you, and that it is because you have a pulse and a credit card. And I think you'd be a great fit for my downline because you have a credit card and you can order monthly, and therefore I will get commission until the end of time.
Hey, Justin, are they going to the entire football team and telling the entire football team the same story? And then when they can't recruit from the football team, are they then going to the soccer team being like, you would be great for collegiate football even though you've never played?
Yep.
Because that's what you're doing.
Yes. That's such a good analogy. You're so
I,
smart.
I found the first one. I had to recover the second
You
one.
recovered it so well. Yeah.
But like, I could see a mind shift changing when you like switch jobs. Like you could either be like, "Oh crap, I lost a job," blah blah blah, or you could be like, "Oh, now I'm open to this new opportunity."
Yes. Yeah.
That never comes.
No.
A unique team and system and program in your company and your team, unique team culture. And I think that you plus our unique team system program, we could do something really special. Are you with me? Okay. When the coach leaves, what does the high school student do? Do they say, "Oh my gosh, this is so tacky. Recruiting is just, they're talking me into things"? No, guess what they do? They get on social media telling all their friends, "You're not going to believe it. Guess who came to my house? The coach. The one you see on TV, they were sitting in my living room." Do you want to know why? It's because recruiting is a compliment. This is one of the
It would be a compliment. Also, what happened to the video? You're losing some data. What? Maybe Jordan did that. Sorry. It's not a compliment if you're saying to everybody with a pulse that they should be a part of your company because their purchases for to the company are going to give you a commission. Like that's not a compliment. That is slimy. That's so slimy.
Also, the head coach ain't coming to your house. That isn't how this works. They have recruiters. Because you know what? The coaches, the business owners don't do the recruiting. The recruiters do.
Yep.
God, this is a terrible analogy.
And Melissa said, "Sir, the benefits a student gets from being recruited to a college vastly outweigh the benefits someone gets from being recruited into an MLM. This is an incredibly dumb comparison."
I mean, yeah, not always, but some schools have scholarships.
Yep.
They can offer. Not every school. Apparently, my school we lost our scholarships. So I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, there's benefits to being recruited as a college athlete. But
Yeah.
go off.
Yep. I mean, and also one of the comparisons that doesn't pan out for Justin is when you get recruited by a college, you get access to all of the trainers, the facilities, the equipment, the people who are experienced. And it is not a situation where they say, "Oh, you've been taught enough. You need to figure it out on your own." Anytime a student athlete goes to a coach and they're like, "Hey, I need to work on this," or "What do you see? Or can you help me with this?" They're always like, "Yeah, let's put more practice hours in and I will be there to help you." Because in MLM, they're always like, "You've learned enough. You need to figure it out on your own. And I'm not just going to be at your beck and call anymore." You know, like it's just different. It's a different type of person. Like it's completely different. It's just completely different. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The first mindset shifts I want to see if I can help you to think through. The biggest compliment that coach could have given your son or daughter is to say, "I see something special in you. And we have this unique team and system, and we think that, man, you plus our team and system, we can do something great together." That's what you're saying is you're recruiting people. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You start saying, "I'm giving this as a sincere compliment." You can even say to someone, "Look, I wanted to give you a sincere compliment."
This is not changing your perspective, like half glass full, half glass empty. This is brainwashing, in my opinion.
It's blowing smoke up people's asses.
Yeah. Yep.
I want to share with you what I do, because I see something special in you and unique in you, and I know what we do. It may not be the right fit for you, but man, together we can maybe do something really special. Do you guys see that? Was that helpful? Just that simple way to look at it. Recruiting as a compliment. It's one of the biggest compliments you can get.
Too fast.
If you get recruited as an athlete, man, what a huge compliment. Same thing in our profession. Recruiting is a compliment. Second thing is this. I want to help you to measure your credibility and influence.
What?
One of the biggest mistakes I see.
Where did this color come from? Look how they've adulterated his logo. You've lost Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why is his reflection showing?
Because their
That's
lighting
weird.
sucks.
Uh,
I think they need to have different, like they need to have multiple light sources to cancel out it, and we're just picking up on. They need to have it further back. He's reading something up there. The board he's in front of needs to be on the side. For all of the issues that I have with Fraser Brooks, his setup for streaming / making videos is way better than Justin. I mean, at least Fraser has his mic connected.
So this makes sense. According to Justin Prince's About Me, he has no college education, so clearly he has no idea how college recruiting into
Yeah.
collegiate sports works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. If you string a bunch of the copies of that logo end to end, you get a series of pyramids. I love that. Here's my. It doesn't matter. I know we're listening to the information. If you're getting this bad of a presentation from someone, then I wouldn't give them one dime. I wouldn't give them a penny of your money.
But they didn't pay for this.
I know, but they're trying to get money. They're trying to get money for the next level in their fund. That's what I'm saying. Like if someone is saying like,
I thought you said he meant like to go tell Justin to kick rocks if he wanted to be paid for this.
Yeah. No. I was mostly talking to the people. Yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think Justin should get paid for this either. I just, if you're the viewer and you've been given this 5-day recruiting challenge, free access pass, whatever it's called, and this is what you're getting, I wouldn't pay for anything from Marina Simone or Jordan LeVeck after this. Absolutely not.
Is we get a lot of no's because we're saying this stuff that we were told to say, or pasting and copying and doing all the stuff we're taught to do, but we don't know why we're repeatedly getting all the no's. What's the deal here? And it's discouraging to get a whole bunch of no's stacked after one after another. And I understand there's some no's. Not everyone's going to say yes. I get all that. But what if there was a skill set or a mindset or an awareness that you could update and increase to where you could get way more yeses? Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that save you years and years and years of frustration and aggravation? And by the way, maybe help you to recruit people that you wouldn't have otherwise not recruited, which can take you from, making a little bit to making a lot, because you have the right people on your team. So I want to see if I can help you to measure your credibility and influence. Here's one of the biggest problems that I see networkers make. We ask for too much too fast. We don't measure our credibility and influence. Let me give you guys an example. How many of you remember, if you're super young, you won't remember this, but just hang with me. How many of you remember payphones? What's a payphone, right? You'd go in, you'd get like a quarter, you put it in the payphone, make a call. I know this is back in the day, but just hang with me on the illustration.
What is so strange is that when at the beginning, Jordan LeVeck said he's one of the best communicators that I've ever met. And the one thing about speech writers or people who give speeches or teach something in large audiences is that they understand who they're talking to. And they do that specifically so that the audience can connect with their message or what they're trying to teach. And for Justin to now say, I want to share a story because it's important to me or it's good for me, and he doesn't know what age bracket he's talking to, because I'm guessing it's probably younger based off of Jordan and Marina and stuff. it just shows his unprofessionalism, in my opinion. But that's just me.
And also, for the record, millennials know what a freaking payphone is.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And if you've ever heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talk, he's an incredible communicator, and Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Yeah.
but he talks about this specifically on how to communicate to large audiences of people and how to share information and how to layer it in an effective way. And it's just so far and above anything we're listening to from Justin Prince. Oh my God.
If I walk into a restaurant and you're eating with your family, and I say, hey, listen, I'm sorry to bother you guys. My car broke down and I needed to borrow a quarter to call my wife to come.
Why don't you just go to the restaurant owner and ask them to use their phone? What do you mean? I don't understand the story. Wouldn't you, if you're in a restaurant and there's electricity there and you've got a phone in there, why don't you just ask the restaurant owner if you can borrow their phone?
Because it wouldn't fit the story.
Oh.
That's not the point of the story. He's just a terrible storyteller. He should've... Yeah, no.
If you could imagine how my school experience went growing up, this is how it went. I don't understand the story in this book. How come they're doing this? It doesn't make sense. Or why are you saying this? It doesn't make sense. This is why. So I'm glad.
The word math problems. Miss Sally had 8 pies. Who the fuck has 8 pies? What the hell is Miss Sally doing with 8 pies?
Oh God. Yes, logic is outlawed here. Yes, I love Big Bang Theory. Yes. Yep. Oh my God.
Me up. I'm really sorry to bother you. Is there any way I could borrow a quarter? What are the odds I could get a quarter from you? Well, hopefully pretty high. Why? Well, I don't look a beggar. I seem a nice enough guy, had a legitimate story, but do you want to know the number one reason why? Is I didn't ask for too much too fast. You with me? I only asked for a quarter, no big deal. Okay. Here's the next question. You're at a diner, I walk in and say, hey, look, I'm sorry to bother you. My car broke down. I need to get a hold of my wife. Can I borrow $2,500? I didn't ask for too much too fast. Now I ask for $2,500. What are the odds I could get $2,500 from you?
Oh my God.
What?
This is a false equivalence fallacy. Like, the situations aren't even comparable. It would be comparable if the second example was if I went into a diner. Now it's a diner. First it was a restaurant. Now it's a diner. And you ask someone to give you a lift or jump your car. That would be a better analogy, but go off, Justin.
Oh God. And the thing is, he's gonna finish this. I bet he's gonna finish this presentation, and Jordan's gonna be like, "Isn't Justin just incredible? Can't you just understand how he has made billions, or he sold billions of dollars of product in Modere? Wasn't that just amazing? Didn't we all learn something?" It's like, no, we did not. We learned that Justin is not as good of a speaker as you told me he was, and now you have less credibility than you did at the beginning of the second day, because now I'm very aware that you are lying to us about the qualifications of the speakers that are coming on to teach us something.
And the quality.
Yeah, and the quality. Oh, jeez.
Percent. Why? I asked for too much too fast. I didn't measure my credibility and my influence, my pull power with you. Let me give you another example.
What do we need the $2,500 for? I'm just asking because you told us what you need the 25 cents for to use the payphone, but I don't understand.
Well, no, people are telling you no because I'm sorry, people just don't have $2,500 sitting in their back pocket. Just, oh, here you go, Justin, in the middle of a diner.
In the middle of a diner.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, let me get it out of my underwear. What?
You just pull it out of my sock. I've got $2,500 on the bottom of the sole of my shoe. Like, give me a break. I don't know. Car repairs? Maybe they were for car repairs. Maybe he forgot that part of the story. Look at him. Look at his notes. I mean, I know we've got teleprompters, or people do. He's got some kind of notes above like the camera, so you can catch them. What's fine. People look at notes all the time. You have a magical whiteboard behind you. Why don't you just use that? I'm confused. Jeez.
We have people in our life you could call right now and say, I need you to come over right now, and not give them an explanation. They would be over at your house as fast as possible. You just you can call at 3 a.m. and say, I need you right now. And you have enough relationship, enough credibility.
Jessica's that person for everybody. If you're wondering who that person is, Jessica, you will be over. You'll be like, someone's like, I need you. Well, your brother's, and you're like, yeah, I'm there. You know, like, you are there. You're like the most dependable person I know.
I may or may not have picked my brother up at the hospital at 3 a.m.
Because Jessica is the person in this story, of the person who's like, hey, I need you. Jessica's like, I'm there. She may also...
if I was a gay, what am I, sister? I don't need to sit in the ER with him. I'm just like, call me when you're done. I've spent enough hours in the ER because of you.
Yeah.
Enough influence that person, they'd come over instantly. There's other people you call at 3 a.m, they call the police. What's the difference?
What?
You have more credibility.
Wait, I'm confused. Who's calling the police when you could make a phone call? So like, oh, if I call the wrong number, oh my God, this person just called me, send the police? Like, what are you... I don't understand the story.
We need to go back like 30 seconds.
Okay, I'll go back 30 seconds. I think I went back too far. Here we go.
$2,500 from you. 0%. Why? I asked for too much too fast. I didn't measure my credibility and my influence, my pull power with you. Let me give you another example. We have people in our life you could call right now and say, I need you to come over right now, and not give them an explanation. They would be over at your house as fast as possible. Just people you could call at 3 a.m. and say, I need you right now. And you have enough relationship, enough credibility, enough influence that person, they'd come over instantly. There's other people you call at 3 a.m, they call the police. What's the difference? You have more credibility, more pull power, more of a...
I'm still confused. Can someone explain what's going on? Because the police you'd get in trouble for filing a false police report, or saying like, what the hell are you talking about? Someone called you and now you're going to call the police? What? I don't understand. I just don't.
No. You just don't answer your phone because they're not on your favorites, so you have those calls blocked.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh, David just sent this to you. Crow Pro.
Crow Pro.
Oh my God. Oh, maybe he means they would call the police instead of coming over to help. Maybe he does mean that. It's difficult to process through his stories because they leave me confused. Oh my God.
Relationship with people where you've logged the time, you've earned the strength to be able to ask for a lot, and you can still get it. You want to measure your credibility and influence. One of the first questions that you can ask to measure your credibility, to measure your influence is this. Write this in your notes. What can I ask and get a yes to? What question can I ask and get a yes to? Let me give you guys another way to think about it. Let's say that you have 10 minutes worth of credibility. 10 minutes worth of influence with somebody. They would give you 10 minutes. Don't ask for 11. Don't ask them to watch a 30-minute Zoom with you. Ask for 3 minutes. Watch a 3-minute.
Listen, live chat, how much credibility do I have with you? I mean, are we in for like a 2-hour live stream? I feel like sometimes. My analytics say I've got about 20 minutes of credibility before we start dropping off in viewers. So, yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. Hey, Tori, would you like a margarita?
Right.
Yes. Would we like a snack? Yes. Do we want to see a floof? Yes. Credibility for the floofs? Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. I've been messing with Lynn, telling Lynn I should write a smut book. And I've been sending Lynn like paragraphs of this fake smut book I could write. And I feel like this line has to go in a smut book.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. You should take like work in multi-level marketing sayings into your smut. Let's go. I love it. Okay, everybody pre-order Jessica's book. Whenever she has it ready for pre-order, we're all going to do a pre-order stream and she can read us paragraphs of her book
I sent Jen and Lynn and they're both like pre-order this shit.
What's up, Aaron? We're unfortunately learning from Justin Prince and we don't understand any of his stories. So, I mean, Jessica understands them, but I don't. So I'm definitely holding up the live stream. Oh god. Oh my god. No! 1306.
First
Sorry.
player game. Oh.
I tried. Sorry.
Wah, wah, wah.
Want, want, want. There we go. Oh god. 1306. This blue slide is just freaking awful.
For 3 minutes. Watch a 3-minute video. Why? Because now you still have some left over. You didn't ask for too much too fast. There are some people that would meet you for lunch. There are some people that would meet you for lunch. You want to say, what could I ask and get a yes to? What's the question I could ask and get a yes to?
Coffee.
This is the question that you can ask yourself first heading into your recruiting conversations to start getting more yeses. What can I ask and get a yes to? How much credibility do I have?
Luna's toe beans? Yes. A floof break? Yes. Coffee?
Aaron,
Yes.
He does have a mic. See,
He forgot to connect it.
He has it.
Yeah, he just forgot to turn it on. And he doesn't know how to, and I guess Jordan doesn't know. Also, it doesn't matter. He hasn't leveled his camera so that it looks like we're downward sloping with his fancy thousands of dollar smart whiteboard. It just is like leaning down. But yeah, he forgot to connect it. So, but you could fix this audio in any video editing software, but Jordan didn't do that. So, yikes. Ugh. 12-hour live stream, sure. I know there's about 1,200 of y'all that are down for the 12-hour live stream, but that's like once a year type of thing because it was brutal. Jessica saved the stream because I was like about to tap out at hour 8.
I dominated the last half.
Shall we all remember this for frequence? Yes. Juice refill? Yes. Do you want to watch Star Wars? Yes, yes, yes. Yes. All 9 Star Wars, full day. Yep. Oh my god.
How much pull power do I have? You want to measure that a little bit. Because the more aware you become, the less no's you're going to get. Because if you have this much credibility and you only ask for this much, you're going to get a yes. And that can give you the strength to then ask for this much because you can build credibility as you go. You can build influence as you go with people. We all have done that in our different relationships. You build credibility, build influence over time. Same thing happens in your recruiting conversations. But don't.
This seems twisty again because he's saying you do something and you work up the big ask as you have relationships with people. And it's like, I don't form connections with people so that I can get something from them? I don't understand.
No, you connect connections so they can get something from you.
Oh God.
You're
Not
either a
listeners.
user or a usee.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe so off.
Ask for too much too fast. Don't ask for $2,500 from somebody you have 25 cents worth of credibility. All right, number 3 is I want you to learn the 5 legitimate business reasons why every single person should listen to what you have to say. My friends, think how powerful this is. 5 legitimate business reasons. This is not hype. This is not manipulation. You're not tricking people. You're not trying to, be a wordsmith. These are the 5 legitimate business reasons why every single person should hear what you have to say. Wouldn't that be nice?
Shoot.
That every single person you talk to should hear what you have to say because you have legitimate business reasons. And what this is going to do is it's going to be able to help you to stack reasons. My mentor, when I was in my second business, my first business has failed. I'm trying to rebuild. And he was in his 60s. I was in my 20s. This guy was one of the top, networking leaders in the world. His worst year since 1978 in income was $500,000. Poor guy. He only made $40,000 a month that year. And he just made millions upon millions. He was known as one of the top 3 networkers in the world. And he was a really special guy. And he was in my city doing a local meeting. And he said to me that night after, he said, "Would you like to meet for breakfast tomorrow morning?" I was, "Yes, sir," because I got to meet with my mentor. I normally just listen to him on CDs or on calls or whatever the case might be. For me to sit down with him, I was pretty fired up about it. So I show up early, iron my shirt, the whole thing. I got my notebook out, pen. I'm ready to take notes. I'm ready to go to the next level of my life. I have a lot of hunger, a lot of drive, just you, really ready and wanting and desirous to go to the next level. So we sit down at this little coffee shop and he says to me, "How are you doing at getting appointments? How are you doing at getting people to listen to what you have to say?" And I was trained to be positive and always find the positive. I was like, I'm doing pretty good. And he goes, "How are you really doing?" I'm not doing good. People say no to me before I even have a chance to get up to bat. I can start talking and I'm not interested. And you may not be interested, but I don't even know what it is yet. You guys ever had that happen? I don't have the time. It's not for me. I don't do those things. I'm not interested. I don't have the money. And you don't even know what it is yet. You don't even know how much it costs. You don't even know what the products are, the services are. You're just, what is happening? That was happening to me. And
We don't have to. It's multi-level marketing. We don't have to know what the product is. We can say no because it's an unethical business model. Shocker. Sorry, that's not the point of his story. Oh, God.
it was also interesting, this is going to help you so much, is people would give me these scripts, and the scripts were really good. Resolve concern scripts or invite scripts or follow-up scripts, they were all really good. But the prospect wouldn't say what they were supposed to say in the script. I would do the script, follow the thing, and then they would be, I'm just not interested, I don't have no time. And they'd give me all this stuff, and I was just looking like a deer in the headlights. I don't know what you say next. What I'm going to share with you here are the 5 legitimate business reasons of how you can actually stack reasons. Because everything we do because we have reasons. We get married because of reasons, divorce because of reasons. Everything we do because of reasons. You can stack legitimate business reasons why they should listen to you. So my mentor says to me, he goes, "Would you like to hear the 5 legitimate business reasons why everyone should listen to you?" I said, "Yes, sir." Got my pen out. He goes, let me give you a challenge. He said, "I want you to memorize these." He said, "Don't paraphrase them, memorize them." So my friends, can I give you a challenge? I know we're just meeting possibly right now for the first time, but can I give you a challenge? Remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So can I give you a quick challenge? I want you to commit this stuff to memory. What your tendency is going to be is you're going to learn it and you're going to try and rephrase it. You'll be, just to try to explain it to someone. No. I would literally wrote them down. I would look in the mirror and I'd be, and I would say it to myself with a smile. And I got to a point where I didn't have to look down at my notes because I kind of knew what I was talking about. You want to commit this stuff to memory. Are you open to a challenge? Are you open to accepting that challenge? Don't paraphrase it. There's no power in paraphrasing. When you learn these 5 legitimate business reasons, your posture is going to dramatically increase. And I want you to learn them word for word. You say, "But I want to put in my own twist." I don't care if you put your own twist on that. Eventually. You've got to learn them word for word so you have the posture and the confidence. And then if you want to say it your way, you can. You with me? Okay. Here's the 5 legitimate business reasons. Number 1, it always makes sense for good people to meet.
Did he forget to put the Justin Prince on every slide next to his his little logo because it's the first time he's had his name on there. I can't help but look at it. My brain is broken that way. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think what Eloise was asking is if on StreamYard, if a host is streaming and a guest hops on, will it then broadcast to that guest's YouTube channel while they're on as a guest? And I don't think you can do that. I think if you stream on a channel, it has to be for the entirety of the stream.
You can hop on, and you can randomly start in the middle, like when the guest goes on. The guest, you can choose to stream to your channel, but it would start when the guest hopped on, and it would stay.
Think that's what she was asking.
Oh, okay, yeah. You have to give the guest the option to be able to stream to their own platform. That is when you send out the guest link on StreamYard. There's an option to say allow guests to stream to their own channel. And so if a guest comes on 20 minutes late, they can still say stream to their own channel when they get there, I think. Maybe not.
I think that's what she was asking.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for deciphering that, because I definitely was like, yeah, you can do guests. Sorry.
Let me tell Eloise if I'm wrong.
Why should someone meet with you? Why should someone meet with your mentor? Why should someone get on a call? Why should they jump on the Zoom? Why should they, participate in what you're talking about? Why? Well, reason number one is because it always makes sense for good people to meet. I tell people, hey, listen, there's enough negative, nasty people in the world. If you get a couple of the good ones, it always makes sense for good people to meet. So that's one of the legitimate business reasons why they should at least hear what you have to say.
That's love bombing. Hey, I'm looking for people like you, people who are kind, who are interested in the things that I'm interested in, like integrity and ethics and, not being a piece of shit. I know you're that type of person too. And I'm looking to find more friends who are who care about the same kind of stuff like that. If that's you, let's go to coffee. And then you find out it's a multi-level marketing opportunity, but that is a type of sales tactic. And maybe Wendy can speak to this, or another salesperson can speak to this, where they say, hey, I know you're not interested in this right now, but I'm looking for people like you, people who are nice, who have an ability to communicate in a way that makes people feel comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And so you're basically pumping them up, and then they may end up giving up one of their friends to you, or they're may like, oh no, you have this wrong. I know I said no in the past, but I want to do it now. So it's so twisty. It's so twisty.
It just means you can't make friends anymore.
Yep.
Remember, your job is to inform and educate people. You don't have to talk people into or out of anything. Your job is to inform and educate. But you have to build the skills to not get shot down before they even have a chance to even know what you're talking about. Most of us, when we're early on, they're like, I'm not interested. I'm done. I don't know what else to say, Your job is information education. That's it. You don't have to talk them into or out of anything. But you need to build the skills to say, hey, listen, I want to at least share with you what I do. It always makes sense for good people to meet. Okay, number two, write this in your notes. Knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. Knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. Why is that so important?
You know that song? Oh my god.
They say, I just don't.
You know that song lyric from Billie Eilish? I think it's I'm the bad guy.
The bad.
Yes. I think we need to do that in response, you don't need to be the good guy. You can be the bad guy, and that's okay. Or in their minds, they may always perceive you as a quote unquote bad person.
Have enough time. Say, hey, listen, you may not right
I'm sorry.
now. But I just believe that knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. I'd love for you to review the 3-minute video. I'd love for you to meet. I'd love for you to watch the Zoom, because I just believe that knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. You guys see that? Or you say something, they say, I can't afford it. Listen, that you may not be able to afford it, and I totally appreciate that. Maybe this is the wrong time for you. I just would love to share with you what I'm up to, because I just believe that knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. You guys see that? You can kind of navigate through these conversations. Okay, number 3. All good business is referral business. All good business is referral business. The biggest compliment you can give someone in business is a referral. If a restaurant gives a referral, biggest compliment you can give them. A mortgage, insurance, real estate, you give an agent a referral, best compliment you can give. All good business is referral business. What are you trying to do in your business? Well, you're trying to give referrals, right? And you're trying to get referrals. You say to someone, they say, it's just not for me. And you say, hey, I totally appreciate that. Let me share this. I'd love for you to review the information, to watch the 3-minute video, jump on the Zoom, whatever the case might be. I'd love for you to review the information. Why? It's because I just believe that all good business is referral business.
Sorry, I feel like I'm hearing stuff in my... Maybe I'm going crazy. Who knows? Sorry, I'm just having issues with my audio. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Okay, there we go.
And even if this is not the right thing for you, it may be the right thing for someone you care about. And candidly, I'd appreciate a referral. Do you guys see that? So you can kind of just navigate through these different conversations. Okay, next one is what I call life timing. Life timing is the way I want you to think about it as an analog clock. You got the small hand and the big hand. What you're looking for people is what I call high noon. Right person at the right time of their life. Sometimes you have the right person, but just, timing's off, and you want to just climb up on the wall and just push, okay, let's go right now. You might have the right person at the right time.
Look,
Maybe
you can see
the right person.
You can see the guy filming.
They have good.
You can see the shirtless. The sleeveless guy filming in the background because they used. Listen, if you, they didn't even clean their monitor. I'm gonna move Jessica temporarily. Look at the fingerprints that we see here. Is it this one? Oh, wait, what? No, I'm trying to find Jessica again. When you are doing this, don't use a dark slide because we're gonna see the reflection. The guy's just there standing like this. Can y'all see him? Here, I can just take a screenshot and we'll just say howdy hey to the filmographer. See? You can see? Okay.
That's for sure everything.
Look, they didn't even clean the screen. Dear God.
Yeah.
Yep. The head is right under call, and he has the kind of object in front of him on the pole is the camera. What are the streaks? They didn't clean the screen before they filmed this.
We don't want to know what the streaks are.
Oh my God. This is not After Dark stream, okay? This is not an After Dark stream.
My bad.
Hard worker. They do what they say they're going to do. They're reliable. They're coachable. They are the right person for you. You guys would jive and do well. But wrong time in their life. Daughter's getting married, just the wrong time. Okay. But you still want them to review what you're up to. Why? I say to them, life timing. I said, listen, if your situation ever changes, I want to be the first phone call you make. Some of the biggest teams I've ever launched came from this principle. Life timing, their situation changed. And I was the first phone call they made. In my current business, I have 21 personally enrolled lines of business that are, $1 million plus, right? $1 million plus per year. 21 humongous, massive, huge lines. You just have launched them one after another. My point is, some of those biggest lines came from this principle. Right person, wrong time. I said to him, I kept the relationship, added value, service.
Let me, I'm going to change scenes real quick because we're going to go on we're not going to show anything on the screen, but there's a squirrel trail that I need to talk about real quick. If I can find my freaking scenes. Why is this happening? Scenes. Oh, I don't know where it is. Where's the scenes? Okay, sorry, I'm doing my best. I don't. Where are my scenes? This is why. What the hell is going on? They're right there. Okay. Justin Prince. When I was reading one of the Young Living lawsuits on my channel. No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just nosy as hell. Okay. There was evidence that was brought up in one of the exhibits in the lawsuit because they were suing a Young Living team that had gone to Modere. There is a book that Justin Prince has about how to leave your multi-level marketing company and not get sued. Okay? I have not been able to get my hands on this PDF document, but he gives it to these top leaders so that they can come over to his team and not get throttled in court by their MLM company. So if you ever get a hand on that document, I'd love to see it. So he is making it seem like, oh my God, live timing, whatever, and that he's not actually, one, offering bridge contracts, and then helping them after they've accepted a bridge contract come over and avoid legal scrutiny by their multi-level marketing company. Give me a break. Talk about your ethics and how you're on the up and up, Justin. No, absolutely not. And that was in the, what's their name? I'll have to find the name. I have the legal documents in my files. But anyways, I just think it's hilarious that he thinks that he's some type of incredible ethical person and how it's like life timing, and he's literally planting seeds about cross recruiting every day of the week, every day of the year. So, yikes, Karina.
Yikes.
At a high level, still a friend, even though they weren't ready and wasn't the right time and whatever. But here's the thing: I would say to him, I say, hey, listen, I just know how important live timing is. I would love for you to see what I'm up to. Love for you to keep this relationship going, because I want to be the first phone call you make if your situation ever changes. That's a legitimate business reason why you should continue to listen to and keep that conversation alive. Number 5, write this in your notes. Crystal clear what you're saying no to. This is one of my favorite lines. One of my $1 million lines. I was talking to a gal, and she just happened to be kind of debating between joining with me in our business versus someone else in their business, right? Another company. Okay. And I said to her, by the way, I believe there's 2 ways to build a tallest building in town. So I don't tear any. One is you can tear all the buildings down. 2 is you can build the tallest. I don't tear anybody else down. So she was looking at another company. So that's fine. I said, she hadn't even watched the video that I sent her. She hadn't even reviewed any of the information. She's like, well, I'm kind of thinking of this other company. So that's cool if you want to go with them. I said, let me share this though. I said, I just want you to watch the videos because I want you to be crystal clear on what you're saying no to. If that other company works for you, I'll be your biggest cheerleader and support, but I want you to be crystal clear on what you're saying no to. Okay, don't let this tactic get you sucked into an MLM, because this is what got me sucked into Young Living. My upline was like, I just want you to be, and not the same words, but the same idea of, I want you to be crystal clear on what you're saying no to. So I literally watched all the videos. I got whatever layered with the indoctrination, and then I just slowly got worn down, and then said, sure, fine, I'll do it. So you can just say no. I am crystal clear on what I'm saying no to. You're in a multi-level marketing company, and I don't do that. No, thank you. I don't need to watch a video.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yep, and this is what got me sucked into Melaleuca. Know what the tactics are so that you don't get surprised and sucked into something that you would have said no to if you knew what you are hopefully learning in this video, aside from the squirrel trails and the misspeaks on my part. Oh.
She literally wrote this text back, you got me. That's a good line. She goes, okay, I'll watch it. She watched it and joined me, and we built a, multi-million-dollar business. Here's the point.
Whoops.
You want people to be...
This has not aged well because Mr. Sir here has been terminated from Modere, and he, I think, is suing Modere. I think Erin is covering that on her channel. So to leave this in and then to try to get people to get into your funnel and to be associated with this complex frenemy situation that Marina Simone and Jordan LeVeck have with Justin Prince, and we're about to hear from Ramathy. I find it laughable.
Crystal clear what they're saying no to. They say, someone says, these things just aren't for me. You
Love
say,
that.
Hey, totally understand that. This may not be for you, and I appreciate that. I just want you to see what I'm up to so that you're crystal clear on what you're saying no to, because I think that this video can actually give you the right answers, the right information. So you're not just doing it based on my presentation or doing it.
The fraudacity that the guy like what Rutro was saying, the fraudacity that the guy talking about being crystal clear is speaking in front of the smudgiest screen we've ever seen. Where's my trombone? Dear God.
Just based on what you think it is, at least you'll have all the information, all the facts. You've made an educated decision. Do you guys see that? Okay, here's what's powerful about this. Remember I said you can stack reasons? You can use these in conjunction with each other. So it may not be one that gets them, it's another. You want someone to maybe meet with you and your upline on a three-way call or Zoom or maybe in person, or you want someone to, to check out what you're doing. You say, hey, listen, Ty, let me share it with you this way. This may not be for you, and I totally appreciate that. What I would share is this. I just believe it always makes sense for good people to meet. I can't wait for you to meet so-and-so. They're just awesome. And there's enough negative, nasty people in the world, but when you meet a good one, it's a good thing. Have them in your Rolodex. Plus, here's my thoughts. I just believe that knowledge and good information is never a disadvantage. I'd love for you to review what we're up to. If it's not the right thing for you, that's fine. If it is, that's great.
Knowledge and good information. Are you talking about the unethical compensation model in multi-level marketing? Is that the knowledge and good information that we're getting access to? Because what is the twistiest thing? The biggest issue I have with MLM is that the uplines make commission off of whatever the downline purchases from the company, even if the downline never moves that volume to an actual customer. So you could just have these really great relationships with your downline, and they could be in awe of how, good of a seller you are, how much money you've made in Modere or whatever multi-level marketing company you're a part of. And they would just believe that if they had a full inventory, then they're going to be successful in the business, or being a product of the product is going to make them successful in the business, when really the guy or girl or person is making commission off of whatever you're buying, even if it puts you in financial harm's way.
And the thing is, how can you be crystal clear on what you're saying no to when they're not crystal clear about what they're offering?
Oh, burn. Yes. Jessica. Heck yeah. Your one-liners are like next level today. They're so good. Yep. FTC reports, that's good info. Yes, Eloise, 100%.
Yes.
Great. And plus, I believe that all good business is referral business. So even if this isn't the right situation for you, it may be for someone that you know. And
See?
candidly, I'd appreciate a referral. I would love for you to be crystal clear on what you're saying no to. Make sure you have all the information.
The referral is one of the most insidious things that he's saying. We did it in Mary Kay. We didn't do it as much in Young Living, but in Mary Kay, we did it a lot because they feel relief at being able to say no to you and give up their friend who has the characteristics that you end up looking for. So it is very twisty, and it can get you in a twisty spot because you may end up feeling like you can give access to your friends or family because they're good people, or they're nice people, or they fit what this guy is saying he's looking for. And it's like, no, we're just going to close off access to everybody in MLMs. We're going to mute MLMs by not buying from them anymore, and see their bottom line get obliterated in a metaphorical financial way. Yep. Coerced referrals are horse poop. Genuine word of mouth is so much more powerful. Yep. And you don't have to be crystal clear to say no either. I say no to smudgy hidden info that MLM recruiters try to use. I love that. Yeah, his text is pulsing. Earlier on in the stream it was.
And what was the and by the way,
you know why the text is pulsing on the screen? Because they don't have, I think it's the hertz set up correctly when they're recording. His buddy hasn't set up the recording correctly on the camera, and so the text is freaking pulsing. What the hell?
your situation
Terrible.
It's so bad.
changes, I want to be the first phone call you make. You know what I'm saying? I know how important live timing is. Do you guys see that? You just kind of interwove them one after another. I get to a point where if I want to get the appointment, I can get the appointment. Because I can measure how much credibility and influence I have. I know what to ask for. But then I can just navigate any of the concerns and questions they have. No one's ever taught you this stuff before, have they? So, my friend, here's what I should.
We literally have learned this before. Do you not understand the far reach of multi-level marketing? But Southwestern Advantage has been around since the 1800s. Avon, I think, has been around since the 1800s. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Modair's been around, what, for half a second? Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand them thinking that their way is just this mind-alteringly new stuff that they're sharing when other people have been doing this for so long.
Because they're doing it now.
Oh. And the world starts and stops with their knowledge of stuff. Got it.
With Justin Prince, yes.
Yeah.
With you. Recruiting is a compliment. This is the master skill. You can do this. You know, you can change the way you look at it. You can build some skills and some confidence in yourself and your ability to work with people. And you have everything that it takes to build an incredible business. And I want to encourage you to double down on your skill sets, double down on your belief system, double down on the beliefs that you're transferring to people, and so that you can go to the next level and become a master recruiter, a master team builder, create true leverage, serve at a high level, add value, and become the person that you know, that you feel called to become, so that you can go out and be the one. Love you guys. Can't wait to meet you in person. We'll talk soon.
Ew. Don't love me.
We reject your love, Justin Prince, okay? Jeez. Oh my god. Brandy Lee.
Don't pour into me. Don't love me. Don't. No.
Brandy Lee, you've missed a lot of opportunities to make very colorful and slightly embarrassing comments about everything.
I paid some lovely rose for Brandy Lee today.
I know. I can't wait. I mean, maybe Brandy Lee won't rewatch the beginning of it, but I feel like it's worth it. It could be worth it for you, Brandy Lee. All right, here we go. Jordan's back, and Ray Matthie's about to get on screen. What do we feel about Justin Prince? Awful, right? Yeah. Is there any? Oh, are there any updates on the Justin Prince and Modair lawsuit, or? Oh, that's okay. I'm sure Ray's about to come on in, so maybe you need to grab a strong drink because it could be bad. Oh my god! I just paused the video again. Oh. Nope. All right, we are at. I hate doing this. 25:18. Sorry. Technical difficulties. 25. There he is. Do we have to hear her recap, or can we just go straight into Ray? What do you think, Jessica?
Go straight into Ray. We know who he is. We don't need to hear people talking Ray up. Like, we get it. You think he's the business. He's not. Let's go.
Take notes, and Ray, take it away, my friend.
Hey, what is up? This is Ray Higden, and super excited to record this for my good friend Jordan. Today we're going to talk about the...
Do you not have a microphone either? Oh, this is before he got his mic set up, so we're just going to hear his air conditioning. Delightful.
Is he, like, in his gym, like, coming off of a workout? Like,
Maybe. Oh, could be. I mean, scamming people's, hard work, so I don't know.
doubt it.
Yeah, I think we doubt it.
They know.
Yeah. Oh, the lawsuit was dismissed? Holy crap.
Oh, that's sad.
What a bummer. What a bummer.
4 P's of recruiting.
Oh, not the 4 P's.
And this is really, the 4 P's cover every aspect of will you recruit a lot of people or will you not? And this is something that I've developed over the last, 12 years,
Thank you.
13 years of coaching and training. Before I was ever a coach or a trainer, I was the #1 income earner of a network marketing company. I was really good at recruiting recruiters, which is a very useful skill. I had several.
Let me just pat myself on the back because I'm so good at that. I think you're still good at that because you're hoarding a lot of people in your rank makers group and then creating a very high control group. And what are you doing for them now? Just, I don't know, treating them poorly? Yes? No? Drop a pea pod in the chat for our buddy Raymathy. I should have put this on the cover. Oh well.
Had several people in my team that have recruited over 500 people each, and that company, the minimum buy-in was $500. So that's a lot of recruiting at a heavy dollar, and I'm excited. Very grateful for network marketing. I got serious about network marketing after losing it all in the real estate market. Was in foreclosure, had gone through a divorce, was sleeping on my buddy's couch, and just went after it. Became the #1 earner there, made millions of dollars there. Since have made tens of millions with coaching, training, and my network marketing commissions.
Tens of millions he's made? Do we have questions about the truthfulness of that statement? Because I do. Based off of things I've read, but that's just me. Yikes, sir.
I mean, $10 million over the course of like years isn't a lot of money. I don't know.
Yeah. Yikes. Look what's his net worth. I will look. It doesn't bode well for him on that pro MLM site, Business for Home, but I've looked at some of his other stuff and I just have questions about the truthfulness of that statement.
And I'm excited to present this to you, and I hope it really helps you. All right, let's get started. Let's get the party started. The 4 P's, and you may want to write these down, and we'll be diving into each one and really help you understand them, embrace them, and be able to execute them.
Are we okay if I speed him up? Maybe 125. Let's see.
#1, and these aren't necessarily in order. In fact, they're not in order, to be honest.
These are not necessarily in order. In fact, they're not in order because I didn't plan out what I was going to say to you because I'm Ray Higden, speaker for GOD. Listen, if you haven't caught up with Ray Higden recently, go to Julie Anderson's channel because what the hell?
He's falling apart. He's a hot mess right now.
If he made it, it's gone now. He downsized his McMansion last year, and last weekend they had a big blowout warehouse sale of RM swag. Yikes. Yikes, buddy.
Yikes.
I find the most important ones are #1 and #4, but #2 and 3 can really help you out. So #1, pipeline. #2, posture. #3, position. And #4, perspective. All right, so let's dive first into #1.
Drop your favorite P word in the chat to combat this fuckery from Ray Higden.
Why would you do that? You're asking for trouble.
I mean, I want Brandy Lee to feel like it's worth the stream watch is worth the entry of admission, which is free $99, but
Pipeline is, very, straightforward, right? Pipeline is how many people you're reaching out to, how many people you're talking to, how many follow-ups, how many appointments are you setting? If you're in a company that does demonstrations, how many demonstrations are you doing? If you're in a company that sends samples, how many samples are you sending? And it's your numbers. And I think that, right now, let's be honest, there's a lot of anti-MLM people out there, aren't there? Right? They're bashers,
oh my God.
haters, trolls, whatever you want to call them. And honestly, I really feel if more network marketers talked about pipeline and we're just honest about it,
it's probably
then
not. That's okay.
You'd have fewer haters. Because network marketing isn't magical or mystical. It's the same kind of things that would make you successful in real estate, that would make you successful in car sales, that would make you successful in door-to-door advertising sales, which I used to do.
Super spreader.
And pipeline is just strictly.
Stop. So this was this first started in 20.
What is happening?
I'm gonna take this screenshot because I don't understand what the hell. Mr. Sir. Super spreader? God.
What? Sir.
Oh my Lanta. Y'all are coming in hot with the P words.
The
Jeez.
P word.
What are your numbers? You know, when I was in mortgage,
That's me. Sorry. You don't worry, there's not a BOMB. It's just me accidentally pressing the wrong button. Oh no.
I had a whiteboard that had the last name of every family I was working with and where were they in the process. Are they in underwriting? Am I waiting on an appraisal? Do I need documentation? And so that was my pipeline. If you were a realtor, right? My wife's a realtor. She does luxury real estate in Naples, Florida.
She also is with eXp Realty, and that is a multi-level marketing real estate company. So tell us more, except don't tell us more because we already know.
No.
And if you're a realtor, it would be, you know, how many open houses are you having? How many showings are you doing? How many people are you talking to about listing their home? How many follow-ups? How many times are you reaching out and letting people know you're a realtor, right? It's not magical or mystical. If that same realtor that gets their license, if they acted most network marketers and they just hid the fact that they were in network marketing and they put all their signs and business cards in the garage, they don't make any money. And no one's blaming real estate, are they? Right? But here in network marketing, people blame network marketing, right? Pipeline. All of these, the majority of people that hate on network marketing never understood this concept. They never understood.
Oh, really, Mr. Sir? Oh, wow. Way to invalidate the experiences of people who saw multi-level marketing for what it is, decided to get out, and maybe those who speak up against it, but they really truly didn't understand it, because if they did, they wouldn't be talking shit about it? Wow. God.
Okay.
It's just frustrating because to have your experience invalidated, just basically to boil it down to you just really didn't understand the opportunity, because if you did, you would have stayed. Or if you did, you wouldn't be talking negatively about it. Like, give me a fucking break, Ray. Jeez. Good God.
They were never told. It's pipeline. How many people are you talking to? Period. And how do you increase your pipeline? Well, there's two main methods, and that's prospecting and marketing. Prospecting is you reaching out to individuals to see if they're open. Could be cold market, warm market, friends, family, strangers, whatever. Could be online, offline, face-to-face.
Cold market, strangers, warm market, friends and family. Why did you... Did he not even plan out this speech? Because I'm just confused. God.
Text message, whatever. Prospecting. And oh, by the way, I know that it's popular for influencers nowadays to bash, cold market messaging online. And, if you're an influencer, quite frankly, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do cold market messaging. You just don't, right? Congrats. Way to go.
An influencer literally is one of the more effective ways to sell directly to a cold market. So I don't understand what he's talking about.
But he's not talking to an audience of influencers. He's talking to a audience of 1099 contractors.
Yeah, correct.
But there are people in your team that may be the only option they ever pursue. And we have two people in particular, Christina Danielle and Patrick Hugh, that are members of our Rentmakers community that are the number one recruiters in their companies. They're two different companies. They're the number one recruiters in their companies. They beat out every other influencer, and both did it 100% through my cold market messaging scripts. Isn't that fun?
If you want to hear the cold market messaging scripts, go to Julie Anderson's page, because they're not that good. They're not that good. They're also not sharing the info about increasing the amount of sales. The people who are part of Rankmakers are not. Ray Higden never shares the actual numbers, so you never know if his course is actually effective for multi-level marketers, and it is not, in my opinion. Oh my God.
But I know that people love to bash cold market messaging. It can definitely be done wrong. Look at network marketing. There's a lot of things that can be done wrong. But anyway, the first method of building your pipeline is prospecting. The second method is marketing. Now, marketing is passive. You're doing something you hope an unnamed individual reacts or responds.
Marketing is passive? Marketing is
How-
passive?
How do you feel about that as an actual marketer?
Oh my god, you couldn't have said something more wrong, you chicken nugget! Oh my god! Marketing is passive? Are you serious? Oh my god.
Opposite land?
It must be opposite land. We must be in the Twilight Zone. Oh my god. What the hell, dude? Oh.
Have
That could
we
be-
been unemployed for too long? We don't know what's trending now.
We don't. We must not. We must be. Our brains must be going at this point. We just don't know anymore what anything is.
We took a
Jeez.
year off and the entire industry
Changed.
pivoted.
All the
to
definitions
opposite.
different.
The opposite.
Oh, love that. I at least we got a business major like telling us that exactly like that we're right and he's wrong. Jeez, it's bizarro world. Yep. Yeah. What the hell?
It could be a TikTok. It could be a Facebook Live. It could be a post. It could be a billboard.
What do you have to do to make those TikToks, sir? You would have to do something active, i.e., write a script, record it, do captions, post it, then you would put it out in the world, and it would, say it with me, be an active form of marketing. What the hell, dude? Oh.
Be a flyer at the laundromat. It could be, that's all marketing. It's you're hoping someone sees it and reacts or responds to it. It's not active. You don't know what your results are going to be.
I don't. Oh god.
The passive marketing is marketing you do without knowing the outcome.
Okay. But he's saying I don't understand. Maybe he's citing something that I don't. But what's passive marketing? Nothing. Okay. This is from Instapage, so maybe this is new. There's active marketing, but I just don't. Maybe I don't agree with passive marketing, cause, you're okay. Okay, bye, Av. Maybe I'm wrong. Differences between
But passive marketing is a thing. It would be like setting up a website or writing a blog.
sure, but that's all.
But I don't think social media is
Passive. But it's still like marketing in general as an umbrella. Like you're doing so much intentionally, you never know what the results are going to be. Talking face to face with someone, you don't know what the results are going to be if they're going to say yes to you. You don't know, like in terms of you're writing your blog post, you're doing your backlinking, you're setting up your website for success. You're going out and you are maybe paying for words on Google or whatever, so that when people are searching for a term, they're going to find your website first, and you're working in a very dynamic way to grow your business. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't classify it.
You're right, because I'm looking at this LinkedIn article, and it's like passive marketing involves creating circumstances where potential clients are naturally drawn to the business. It focuses on building brand visibility and credibility over time through methods such as SEO, content marketing, and public relations, and social media engagement. The goal is to attract customers organically. So it takes time to build passive marketing. Like,
Yeah. A ton of
y-
time.
y-
And it does
yeah,
take money, and it takes
time.
effort from skilled people. It's not it's it's
No.
just like I'm looking at it as like there's a hell of a ton of work in marketing in general, and I guess my brain's just being more quirky than normal, but I just disagree with
Well,
what he's saying.
because you wouldn't passively advertise your business
Right.
in an MLM like now, because especially in network marketing, passive marketing doesn't make sense because you have to continually rebuild yourself to stand out.
Right.
Like, there's no coasting in network marketing.
Right. There would never be God. There is no coasting in network marketing. You'd have to do you'd have to do active all the time in network marketing. You could never do passive. And I would just say
No.
in general, like and I guess the word is the issue I take with the term passive marketing, because all of marketing is a hell of a ton of work, and just the terminology of saying passive, I disagree with it. So, all right.
Yeah.
And those are the two main methods to build your pipeline. When I was just getting started and I didn't have a brand, I wasn't influential, I had to do much more prospecting. That's what worked for me in the beginning. Eventually, I got to a point where my marketing was driving a lot of leads. And there was a time when I was building my team where we were generating 3,000 leads a month without ads. And that's pretty easy to rock and roll if you're doing something like that. And that's pipeline. Number 2, posture. Posture is the belief in what you have, regardless of external acceptance or approval. If you're someone that requires your spouse or people around you to believe in, agree, appreciate, and approve of your decision to be in network marketing, it just means you're not postured. You should not require those things. Okay. And I never required someone to understand network marketing or approve of my direction. They're my goals. They're not their goals. And posture is the biggest difference between someone who is a super recruiter and someone who is not. And that's even in the face of pipeline. I've seen people that talk to a lot of people and they prospect a lot of people, ask the question a lot of times, but without posture, they're never going to be that great of a recruiter. Posture is how easily you're affected by the negativity of others, the rejection of others, etc.
Have you ever heard of sales skills, Ray? Because a lot of times when you have the right sales skills, you are able to methodically go through and have better conversations with people, for people who are actually good prospects for an opportunity, and get more yeses because you are a skilled salesperson. And it's not about your posture or your belief that the no's don't impact you. You just have a better, more academic approach to looking at what you're doing, what could you do better in the close, or even in being able to get a better person to talk to. This is so, I'm trying to like censor myself. This is so wild. The rejection
Yeah.
of science. The rejection of facts and statistics, Ray. Yep. Y'all, live chat, you're winning. Jeez. Okay.
And I think the key here is you already know posture. You know what that looks like. If you're with your kids and you're out on the playground and someone says, "Hey, is that your kid?" And you're, "That's my little Timmy," and they say, "He's ugly." Now, do you lack posture and you say, "Oh no, he's got a great personality and look at those little ears. He's super cute," or do you say, "Hey, get the hell out of here before I punch you in the face"? You're postured around your kid's appearance. You're postured around other things. You're just probably not postured around network marketing. I'm postured with network marketing because it worked for me, but I've also seen it work for other people. I've seen it work for people that started when they were homeless.
Ooh. For some, 99.7% of people do not make any money or lose money in multi-level marketing. So is everybody in rank makers actually winning with your kind of expensive monthly coaching setup you've got is everybody in network marketing winning, because the numbers don't lie, and that's not. And then you're going to tell people to posture themselves to ignore the negativity when someone is saying, look, the numbers don't make sense. Your profit and loss statement doesn't make sense for you to continue doing this. And they're going to say, well, no, fix your mind, fix your mindset. What?
Well, but what if your kid is ugly? Wouldn't you be like, cool, yeah, we know?
Or that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
his scenarios are crazy, are wild.
Yeah.
Like, who comes up and asks for $2,500?
Yeah.
Who comes up and calls a child ugly? Like,
Yep.
It worked for people that were, totally broke. I was in foreclosure when I got serious. I know it worked for me. I'm postured. It's the I'm not affected by rejection is the postured person. I don't need everyone to agree, accept, or approve of my decision for network marketing.
Really?
I'm postured.
So when someone had questions in your secret little rank makers group, Jennifer, and you literally were an asshole to her talking calmly about some of the things that you were doing that she didn't agree with, and then you literally lost your shit. Was that you being postured, Ramathy?
no. That's an example of why you should have posture, clearly.
God, the internet's forever, my guy.
To work on most, and that is see how quickly you can get over rejection or confusion, or if someone says, oh my God, you're doing one of those things. I'm doing one of those things. Hey, it may not be a fit for you.
Bye, Shelly.
No biggie, right? Stop being affected by their negativity or their lack of approval. Number 3 is a position. And this is a major source of frustration amongst a lot of network marketers, is just not understanding position. They join a network marketing company, they're not trained anything, they're not taught at all, and they go to their friends and family members and they hype it up. This thing's amazing and we're gonna be rich. and you should join. And they do that.
Why aren't they trained? Isn't that your deal as the leader? Aren't you supposed to make sure your homies are trained?
Yeah. But if they don't get it quick enough, then it's their fault. Because the training is amazing for everybody, and everybody should be able to pick it up so quickly. But if they don't, then, that's on them.
Why does Ray give us the best pause story?
I know, it's so good.
Without asking if the person's even open to learning more, if the person is interested, if the person is looking for ways to make money or the benefit of your product or service, and they're pitching out of position. And pitching out of position, I won't say will never work, but it's greatly a low percentage that works.
Greatly a low percentage.
A little crude. But a guy walks up to a girl at a hotel bar that he doesn't know and says, I have a room upstairs. I'm not saying that'll never work.
Oh my God,
you may
what
get a
the
slap,
hell?
Right? I'm not saying it'll never work, right? Someone's out there, single and ready to rock and roll. But
oh my gosh.
How did we get here?
It would be a much better approach.
What? The stories on this call, I don't understand.
Is it, and like, not to be a nerd, but someone actually did research on that before. I'm reading a book for knowledge, weird, and it talks about a bunch of studies. And that's a study they talked about, like, compared what how like men versus women reacted to being propositioned for sex, like by a stranger. And according to this research, like, I think like 0% of women said yes, whereas I want to say like 3% of men said yes.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I think that was the stats. I don't know. This book has a lot of stats in it, but if he cared, he would do the research and find out that that's actually been studied, bro.
But that would mean that he would have to prep for this video that he's recording, and they don't do that, Jessica. They don't do that.
Well, and I get it. People don't keep up with research. I'm smart, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Would be, guy walks up to the girl at the hotel bar and says, hey, are you here with anyone? Can I buy you a drink? And that is openness. Let me see what position are they in. When you speak to someone, unless they have told you that they want more information on your product, service, or opportunity, then you have to first
You missed the what? The quote?
The crow.
Oh.
The crow was yelling at me.
Oh no. Ray ruined it for us. They're gonna get so mad. They missed their snack. They missed their snack.
I gave them polenta the other day and they love that shit.
Oh my god.
They ate that over the rice.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
find that out. Hey, are you open to learning more? Are you open to taking a look at what I'm doing to make extra money? You need to find out their openness before you move. Now, position, very powerful, because you can use it in the absence of progress. You can fall back on position. What does that mean? Let me demonstrate. I recruited hundreds of people that hated the opportunity video I sent them. Doesn't that sound strange? What do you mean? They did the video and they still...
Have you watched your opportunity video? Oh, is he saying generically that somebody hated a opportunity video, or are they saying his opportunity video? Because I could imagine people hating Ray's opportunity video. Big time. Yeah.
Yes, because I understood position, and also I was postured, okay? Here's the scenario. Many times, hundreds of times, I would send a video to someone. I would say, hey, are you open to take a look at what it is that I'm doing, right? I'm finding out, do we move from position 0 to position 1? And if they say, yeah, okay, all right, great. They've expressed openness, they're position 1. I got a video that does a much better job than I could do explaining it. Would you be open to taking a look at it? Can I be open to watching your video? Position 2. Follow back up with it. Hey, did you get a chance to watch that video? Yes, I did. Position 3. And you know what? I hated it. It was terrible. It was the worst video I've ever seen. I want to pour bleach in my eyes after watching that nonsense. Ooh. Can I
Oh no.
progress? Can I say, okay, good to go, let's get you started? No, I can't. I can't, because it didn't work well, right? And in the absence of progress, fall back on position. Here's exactly what I did. If they watched it, if they said they were open, they said they'd watch a video, they watched a video, but they just did the video, I fell back on that position. And I said, well, I guess I'm just curious, what were you hoping to see? You watched the video, what were you hoping to see in that video? And I've never, not one time, had someone give me something crazy. Well, I was hoping I'd watch it and help me grow my arm back. I was hoping I could pour it out back and Bitcoin would spew from the ground, a magic fountain. No, I've had people say, well, I was hoping I could do it part-time. I was hoping I could do it as a single person. I was hoping I could do it as a married person. I was hoping I could do it at night. I was hoping that I didn't have to have a degree, right? People watch the video with their own biases and they draw their own weird conclusions. And
That multi-level marketing is an unethical business model. What the hell is going on with my mouse? Sorry.
never had someone
I went backwards. I fell back on that position. That's what she said, Melissa. Oh my god. Wouldn't it be hilarious? Good.
Who knew a freaking recruiting challenge would give me so much inspiration for a smut book?
Yep. You could probably even do the Karma Sutra, whatever, of Ray Higden and just take things he said in his training videos, and you could probably make a whole book on that.
Probably will get sued, so I would probably have to like add in like Eric Worre. And
Yes. Like an
who
homage to
else?
Justin Prince.
Eddie, my
yes.
Eddie.
Yes. But you could change all their names to like Raymathy, like what Melissa calls Ray Higden, and then like what you just called
Eddie, my laddie.
Yeah. And then it's like a spoof. Oh my god.
Respond to what were you hoping to see with an answer I couldn't actually help with. That's understanding position. In the absence of progress, fall back on position. Okay. And by the way, I get even more detailed on all 4 of these on my YouTube channel if you want to check that out. Higdengroup.com/channel. I upload 20 brand new videos.
Hey. I'm just gonna wait for a few people to hop on. What's up? We're just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna wait a little bit longer. 3 minutes later. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start now.
Share
And
this so we can start, fuckers.
Yeah.
Share it.
It's like, buddy, it's a video. They're gonna be they're gonna be able to fast forward, I guess, but you could just start talking, and then people will know they need to show up to your live streams right at the beginnings because they're gonna miss shit. God.
I'm surprised he didn't tell us to drop the one in the chat yet.
Yep, I'm surprised too. I wish his camera was straight, but that's okay.
Videos every single month, high quality. Check it out if you would. Last but absolutely not least is perspective. Right? We covered pipeline, we covered posture, we covered position. Now it's perspective. Okay, perspective. Perspective is where you spend the majority of your time in your thoughts and in your feelings. Okay.
Oh.
Now, most people, they spend their time on their problems, on all the things that they don't. Feeling scarcity, feeling that they're not good enough, feeling that they don't deserve more, feeling that they're not doing enough, feeling guilty, right? Most people, their perspective is one of negativity. And here's what I've realized after many years of coaching and training is that you can have an impressive pipeline, but if your perspective sucks, it can prevent you from getting results.
Sir, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Have you seen your rank makers team? I'm sorry, the Julie Anderson is maybe single-handedly taking down your rank maker empire, but it is interesting that he does not take his own advice, because why are what he is trying to do in the industry not being effective and not working? Yes, it's sped up a little bit.
Because I've met too many. Now, I used to think you could outwork your perspective, but it's not true. Because I've met too many people that were prospecting 30, 40, 50 people a day and not getting results. And upon examination, it was because of their thoughts and feelings of where they were spending the majority of their time. And was
it their thoughts and feelings, or was it sales techniques that they were not utilizing, and then they were not able to close people because they weren't saying the right things? That's fine. Okay, it's your mindset, of course. They didn't need to learn anything. Give me a break, Ray.
To really take catalog of what are your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. And if you become aware of your thoughts and feelings, with awareness, you can change. And one of my mentors, and he's a speaker at our event, he was a speaker last year as well, is Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Oh,
and
God.
Dr. Joe Dispenza, he says, your personality creates your personal reality. Right? And your
okay, I'm going to rewind it. Brandy Lee, you need to be looking at the screen, okay?
Of where they were spending the majority of their time. And you want to really take catalog of what are your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. And if you become aware of your thoughts and feelings, with awareness, you can change. And one of my mentors, and he's a speaker at our event, he was a speaker last year as well, is Dr. Joe Dispenza. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, he says, your personality creates your personal reality, right? And your personality is your thoughts, actions, and feelings. Your thoughts, actions, and feelings have been creating the stuff outside of you. And I know that may be difficult to buy into, or maybe you just don't want to hear that, right?
Oh, God.
But you should, because you can master and become more in control of your thoughts, actions, and feelings. You cannot become more in control of the things outside of you. An author named Vadim Zeland, he says that your reality, what's outside of you, is a slow-moving mirror reflection of what's inside of you. Most people, they try to change what's outside of them before changing what's inside of them, and that will never work. Right?
That does work sometimes.
If you're trying to change the size of your team, your bank account, your relationships, if you're trying to change things outside of you before changing inside of you, it won't stick. It's not.
How do you then explain super awful billionaires in the world who have no character at all, who are able to make money, and their personality or their value system is shit? How do you explain that? You're literally telling people they need to be brainwashed into rank makers before they're going to be able to make money, and that is not the case, in my opinion.
But the thing is, he probably thinks those billion years are the best and have the best everything. And I
Mm. Mm. Leo's playing car and singing, "Come on, Barbie, let's go party, let's go." I love
dude,
that.
my Aqua CD, I still have. I think I got it when I was like 9.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
so beat up, like, it is so scratched, it's, like, translucent. I don't know how that shit still plays, but it still plays with very little skips, but it's beat to shit because I've listened to that CD so much growing up.
That's amazing.
Not going to work. You have to become aware of your thoughts, actions, and feelings, and you have to change yourself for the things outside of you to change. But Vadim says it's a slow-moving mirror reflection. Okay, it's not okay. I'm all better now, right? And then boom, everything changes. It's a pattern of you start adopting new thoughts, new actions, new feelings, and all of a sudden the things start reflecting in your life. And this is the most important piece, because this perspective is what can move you from mule to magician. It can move you
Mule?
from having new thoughts about the same things in your life.
I love how all of his comparisons about negative whatever people or failures of people are animals, and then the successful people are humans. I can't get over it. Ray's just being Ray again. God.
The number one skill, which is all perspective, the number one skill you can develop is seeing things and feeling things as you wish they were before they are. See, most people are operating in the old model of, well, if this gets better, I'll feel better. Well, if this changes, I'd be good. If I won the
Yeah.
lottery, then I'd feel abundant. If I was a top rank in my company, then I'd feel worthy. That doesn't work. That's the old model. You have to become.
It kind of works if you're in chronic pain, because sometimes medicine actually like helps, and it like is life changing. So I don't know it. I understand what he's partly saying. I'm just saying that the extreme mentality, the extreme perspective of what he's spewing doesn't leave room for nuance or like.
What does this have to do with recruiting?
That's a great question, Jessica. Getting us back on track. I don't know. Oh no, it has, because you have to fix yourself so that you can recruit people. That's what that's his. I think that's his thesis statement.
So if I think nothing but good thoughts, you're joining the MLM for me?
Oh.
I'm not hearing now.
I'm nervously unsure about what my answer is supposed to be, Jessica. Oh my god. Oh jeez.
That which you wish to become, right? Neville Goddard says it's not what you wish for, it's what you prepare for its reception. You have to see yourself as that future version of yourself before it's showing up. Seeing yourself as that higher level of yourself, even while the things around you are falling apart and have been. So it's spending more time with memories of your future that you
Are things falling apart because you're in a multi-level marketing company and you're part of a broken compensation model where you have to pay to play and pay to access your commission check, and you get put in financial jeopardy? And your family gets put in financial jeopardy because you're spending a lot and not making any money? Is that why the world is falling apart for somebody? Because I've got lots of questions.
I think it's the YouTube haters. That's why the world is falling apart.
Yep.
YouTube haters.
I need to get that little news like intro deal, and we could be like, reporting live, 2 gremlins with a conscience, reporting live from under the bridge, reporting on whatever, MLM fuckery. Hey, Nicole.
I feel like I need a mic stand instead of a mic arm for that scene.
Yeah, you got it. We got to disconnect our mics and just hold it up and be like in the field, you know? You're
Great through repetition of seeing yourself in that light, even while the things in your life aren't where you want them to be. And I hope this is helpful. I hope this is something that gives you new perspective, because changing your perspective, changing your thoughts and your actions and your feelings will absolutely always lead to new things. If you keep thinking the same thoughts,
it'll lead to new things, not good things. It'll always lead to new things. No shit. Things lead to things. Okay. Jeez.
your perspective, changing your thoughts and your actions and your feelings will absolutely always lead to new things. If you keep thinking the same thoughts, making the same choices, that's going to lead to the same behavior. The same behavior will lead to the same experiences, and the same experiences will lead to the same old emotions. You're not going to change.
Oh God.
You have to start with new thoughts, gathering new information, creating new neural networks, right? New thoughts will have you start showing up differently and making new choices. Those new choices will alter your behavior. That altered behavior will have you start having new experiences. All of a sudden, you're feeling things a little bit differently, because the end result of an experience is always an emotion. And understand, it's not about outworking your negative mindset. It's about doing the work, but incorporating a new mindset, and you'll be on your way to change. I hope this was helpful. My name is Ray Higden. Again, if you want to check out the YouTube channel where I dive deeper on all these different topics, higdengroup.com/channel. I appreciate you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Why don't you kick it back to Jordan LeVeck? I guess because he still had to promote himself. Jeez. Do we care what she says? Go ahead, sorry.
He probably didn't even make it for Jordan, so.
Oh, you're probably right. Live chat, should we just skip over her to the last speaker? Because I think that's probably the right thing. Are you okay with that, Jessica?
You don't want to hear someone blow smoke up Raven's ass.
You know, as much as I enjoy edifying Ray Higden, I think I could skip it. I think I could skip it this time. Oh, Brandy Lee. I guess we need to play the moving on up for all the member milestones today. I have a tequila margarita in hand, the Lion King on TV, toddler and wife here, Jess and DC on my phone. It's a great day to have a great day. That's awesome. Thanks for being here.
It's a great day to have a great day. I get yelled at when I send that in a voice note in the morning.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're going to skip her. We'll do this for moving on up for all the member milestones. So thank y'all so much.
Well, we're moving on now to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
She talks for a long
I
time.
said it once, Charlene. I've said it once. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, what the heck's going on here? Oh God. Okay. She's the last guy is speaking. So we're ready.
No, no.
Okay, take it away.
Hi, my name is Jordan Adler, and I'm the author of the Amazon bestseller Beach Money. And I have personally recruited over 600 people into my company, and over 600,000 people have signed up in my downline in the past 17 years. What I'm going to talk to you about over the next few minutes is how
What's his name? Jordan Adler Beach Money? Hold on. Jordan Adler Beach Money. Beach Money by Jordan Adler. Oh, you can get on Audible. Delightful. This might be a guide to look at. Beach Money Jordan? Oh my God. Oh, okay. All right. We'll have to do a deep dive into him. Okay, here we go.
simple adjustments in your thinking will quadruple your recruiting results. 2 simple adjustments in your thinking will quadruple your recruiting number. Recruiting is...
This whole tactic to repeat what you're saying twice is Mary Kay does it, and it's annoying as hell. I'm like, we heard you the first time.
Is it part of NLP or...
I'm looking. Let's see.
No, is it repeating yourself part of like brainwashing and mind control?
Yeah, it's part
Okay.
of hypnosis, like hypnotic type techniques in NLP. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Sorry,
what
I
I thought.
misunderstood. Of course, as per usual.
I
As
can't
per usual.
understand the crit ball. We get it.
No, that's not what. Oh my god, I'm. Not, I was about to say something rude, but I'm not going to because I don't want to get sued by somebody. But you know what I'm thinking right now because I'm not like you know who. Okay, jeez. Oh god.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
God.
I warned you last night. I was only gonna behave 10% today.
I
So
appreciate that. I appreciate
you
that.
were warned.
I know. So Jordan is so, his he's an independent business owner for Send Out Cards. Is that an MLM? Eagle Distributor Send Out Cards.
What?
Interesting.
Sounds like a scam.
We'll have to look into him. Sorry, I'm like squirrel trail. No squirrel trails right now. Just focus. Why is none of
No.
his artwork hanging on the walls? That's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's probably the biggest mystery to most people. And it's also the most important skill to growing your business. Your business does not grow unless you bring new people into the, if you don't recruit, you won't grow. And if you don't grow, you won't make it in the business. Here are a few things that you need to know about recruiting before you really see any great results. Number one, your business wants to grow. Just a plant wants to grow. You know, plants built into their DNA is growth. And just growth with a plant, your business is the same. A good idea wants to spread. If it's not growing, if your business isn't growing, if you're not bringing new people in, it's probably something that you're doing to kill the growth, and your thoughts can do that. For example, if you're forcing growth in your business, if you're pressuring people, or if you're trying to talk people into it, or if there's thoughts that are keeping you from actually, you know, doing the business on a daily basis, those are all things that are keeping it from doing what it is designed to do. Networking is a natural process that is built into the DNA of human beings. It's relationship building. And again, a good idea.
Okay, sorry. Well, I did go on a squirrel trail. I'm sorry. So he is with Send Out Cards, and it's some type of postcard situation. He's been with them for 29 years, and he's a top income earner for whatever this is. It is oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not go off track. It's twisty. Okay, sorry. We're back. We're back. I'm sorry.
It'll spread. Just when, you know, we see a movie or we try some great food, that's going to spread if it's good, because that's built into our DNA. So number two, most of the time, your business growth will come where you least expect it. Everything good that's ever happened to you in your life, if you think about it, everything good that's ever happened to you in your life came as a result of you meeting the right person at the right time. Think about anything good that's happened in your life. You could probably trace it back to one person that you met that led to a chain of events, rapid firings that led you to where you are today as a result of that one meeting. So, for example, you don't know where your growth is going to come from. It might not come from the person that you actually brought in directly. It might be somebody down in their organization. For example, I brought somebody in, 13, 14 years ago, who brought somebody in, and none of them did much. But the fourth person, four levels down, was a guy named David. And David built a group in 3 years of 40,000 distributors and 100,000 customers in the online world. He did that in my network marketing business. I didn't even know David. Most of the time, your business growth comes from where you least expect it, and everything good that's ever happened to you is a result of meeting one person.
So recruit everyone. This is such a... It feels like a bullshit statement because you shouldn't have to recruit the nurse who is taking care of you or getting ready for a scan that you signed up for. You shouldn't have to recruit your doctor. You shouldn't have to recruit, like, every single warm body around you is not necessarily someone to sign up with your company. I don't agree with this mentality at all.
Also, if you're gonna recruit all the nurses, who's gonna take care of you?
Yeah, I don't think they've thought that far, thankfully. Jordan Adler is a multi-million earner with send out cards. I've never even covered send out cards before. It feels like paid per letter, but it's different. Dang. Okay. I'm still on target. Okay.
It's a chain reaction. The only thing that keeps it from growing, usually the only thing, is that there's something that you do or that we do to keep it from growing. Another example was a guy named Jason who came in on my 7th level. And actually what happened there was he was posting negative stuff about me on the internet. I didn't even know the guy. He didn't know anything about me. We had never met before. He was posting negative stuff and I wasn't happy about it. And I went to an attorney and found out that it would cost me $250 to do a certified letter and send it to him. And I wanted to sleep on it because that's not typically my style. Well, I ended up getting a greeting card and writing a personal note to him and putting a $10 Starbucks card in there. And I mailed it to him. I said, let me buy you coffee. We should kick some marketing ideas around sometime. Well, he photographed that and put it on his website and took all the negative reviews down. I could have spent $250 on a letter from an attorney, but instead I spent less than $10 on a card and a Starbucks card. And he photographed it, put it on his website and said, Jordan Adler is the smartest marketer I've ever met. And then what he did is he joined my business. And when he joined my business, he became the top recruiter in our company and drove thousands of customers into my organization. Now, I couldn't have planned that. Most of the growth that happens happens in an area where you least expect it. And everything good that's ever happened because you met the right person at the right time. Now, number 3, when a few people are not interested, that does not mean it won't work for you. I want to tell you.
When a few people, 99.7%, do not make money in network marketing or lose money in network marketing doesn't mean that it won't work for you. That's what it feels like he's saying right now. Just because there's evidence that it doesn't work doesn't mean that it won't work for you.
That's what they all say.
Yep.
Story about my friend Mark Herdering. Mark's passed away. He was a good friend, and I miss him. But he was in the hospital many years ago when I approached him about my business, and he was interested in the business, but he wanted me to wait. Well, when he got out of the hospital and he was ready to go, I was getting ready to take a long trip. So I just gave him a simple assignment. I showed him how to show the business, and I said, I want you to show the business once a day for the next 60 days, and let's launch your business that way. And I had kind of gotten busy with other stuff and kind of forgot about him, but he was really motivated. And he showed the business 58 times in 60 days. And I got a message from him, and we got on the phone. He was really discouraged. And he was discouraged because he had shown the business to 58 people in 60 days, less than one a day, but almost one a day. And not one person had signed up. And you know what I told him? Guess what? He asked me, what?
You forgot about him. I kind of forgot about him. Sir, you signed somebody up and you said, show the business once a day for the next 60 days. You didn't think on day 10 that we should touch base and say, how's it going? Have you been recording yourself as you've been presenting it? Let's look at the videotape together and let me give you some pointers so it's not wasted effort for the next 50 freaking days.
Well, I think that's kind of an asshole thing to say. Yeah, he only accomplished 58 days out of 60.
Yeah. That
You really think those 2 days he would have found his honey hole?
Probably not. But especially with a new person, you're going to leave them out, hang them out to dry for just because you're so busy. You give someone an idea and you don't think hey, maybe they need some extra training, some extra coaching because they don't know how to sell stuff. Give me a break.
Well, it's like boot camp to prove that you're worthy of their mentorship.
Yep, you're right.
Here.
Yep.
Here's this task. Do it to prove that you're worthy of my training.
Yeah, or don't say no to a really dangerous hike in Cartagena, Colombia, because if you do, then you're not truly committed to the cause of being in the inner, close leaders of the company. It's the same mentality of doing something to prove yourself against all common sense.
Yeah.
Wrong. I don't know if I can do this. He's questioning himself, doubting himself. Guess what I told him to do? I said, show it tomorrow and then show it the next day. Follow up with the ones that were interested. And within 3 days, a woman joined his team. Her name is Sarah Baslow. Sarah became his top recruiter. and put thousands and thousands of new distributors and customers into Mark's organization. And it was one of the earlier ones. I don't remember the actual, I think it was around 30, but he had shown it to 58 people, about 60 people before she pulled the trigger and decided to get involved. And she had a bunch of questions. And by the time she actually got involved, of those 60, Mark brought in about 8 of them. But it just took some time. Sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes it takes some follow-up and answering questions, giving them videos to watch, things that are going to help to anchor their belief in the company, in you, or in the compensation plan or whatever. I want to share my story with you briefly, my personal story. I had been in 11 network marketing companies over the course of 10 years. I have a degree in landscape architecture, moved to Arizona with a guitar, a suitcase, and $250 from the south suburbs of Chicago. And I started answering classified ads and getting involved in different network marketing businesses. Over the course of 10 years, I was in 11 companies in 10 years, and I never signed up a single distributor. I never signed up a single customer, and I never got a residual check. 10 years, 11 companies. And I met a guy named Russ. Russ was an entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, very successful, actually had made millions of dollars. He invited me to his home, and I was sitting in his library. He was married with a little baby, and he had a big circle drive out front and a big fountain out front. And I remember sitting in his beautiful library with a big oak desk, and he was giving me advice. We never went into business together, but he gave me advice. And he said, in the business of recruiting, it doesn't matter if we're talking about financial planning, real estate, anything that involves network marketing, anything that involves bringing people in, recruiting people. He said, you need to be prepared to recruit 20 to 30 people to find one that's going to do something worth talking about. If you go to a real estate broker and you say to the real estate broker, how many realtors do you need to get trained, bring on and get trained to find one that's going to make $100,000 a year? They'll tell you between 30 and 50. They need to recruit 30 to 50 realtors that all pay $2,000 to $3,000 to get their license. They need to recruit 20 to 50 or 30 to 50 realtors to find one that's going to make $100,000 a year. And that doesn't have to do with their compensation plan. It doesn't have to do with real estate. It doesn't have to do with their leadership or their training. It has to do with the nature of people. And Russ told me this, and he told me in network marketing.
I mean, yes, nature of people, and yes to training. It is just, they're saying you need to, I think obviously this day is the activity, the mindset to just go, and not get discouraged by the no's or by the insurmountable task of looking at every single person you've ever come into contact with and try to talk them into network marketing. But there is an incredible and helpful aspect about finding good teachers and good sales leaders or whatever to teach you how to sell. It's a skill. And it's one that can be taught. Is everyone going to be able to learn it? No, but it is something that can be taught. And they're saying like, oh yeah, we need all these numbers, but they don't take into account that it could be a game changer to align with someone who's actually a good teacher. Give me a break. Oh God.
For every 30 people you recruit, a third of them are going to do nothing. A third of them are going to do a little. A third of them will do a little more than a little. And one out of 20 to 30 will do something worth talking about. Over the next 2 years, this was my first success in network marketing. I decided I was going to show my business at this cafe on Mill Avenue in Tempe, Arizona. I was going to show my business 3 times a week, every single week. And I was going to hold myself accountable, and I was going to track it. And I would do that 3 times a week, every week for 2 years. So that's 12 presentations a month. That's 3 a week. For a month, there's 12 presentations a month. I figured if 11 of them said, no, I'm not interested, those things don't work, and 1 out of 12 saw it the way I saw it, then I could bring in 24 people in 2 years, which would be in the range of the 20 to 30. That's what I did. And after I kept track, I held myself accountable. And after 2 years, I brought in 19 people. I didn't bring in my goal of 24, but every time I wanted to quit, I would just book another appointment and go show it. Because I wanted to quit many times because nothing was happening. I sponsored 12, 13, 14 people in my first year, and not one single person was doing anything. They were quitting as fast as I was bringing them in. But then my 16th person on my 19th month, she sponsored a woman in New Mexico. And that woman's name was Judy Dubiel. Judy was a secretary and a student. And over the next 3 years, Judy started inviting people over and started showing them what we were doing. And in the next 3 years, she built a group of 12,000 distributors and 40,000 customers. And I made my first $1 million. Now I was with that company for 13 years, and there's 144 months in 13 years. 144 months in 13 years. Of the 144 months, I personally signed up 129 people. That's less than 1 a month. Of those 129, 5 of them, 5, led me to 40,000 distributors and 250,000 customers. And that was in my last company. and I made millions of dollars with that company. So what Russ taught me was
Top of the pyramid. Holy shit.
I know he doesn't know math because 12 times 12 is 144. 12 times 13 is 156. So like his stats are even worse than he's trying to present.
Yeah. Dang. I was mostly distracted on how like little number of people he recruited in the 12
I'm
years of
like-
being with the company.
I'm just like 12 times 13 is not 144. 12 times 12 is 144, sir.
Yep. She recruited and I made. Yep, exactly, Julie.
true. And what I found out today is when you talk to people that have been around their companies for 3 years or more that have had success, virtually all of them have sponsored 100 people or more. They've been with their companies for 3 or 4 or 5 years or more. And 90% of their income is coming from 2 or 3 people. That's pretty much the rule of thumb in network marketing. What Russ taught me, to this day,
That's the fucking problem, sir. That's why we're here. Thank you. Thank you.
Pyramid City here.
still follow that plan because it works and it's simple and anybody can do it. So that's my story. That company had been around for 16 years. I was there for 13 years, signed up 129 people in 144 months, 13 years. And 5 of those people led me to, 85,000 distributors and a quarter customers, not 40,000, 85,000 distributors and a 250,000 customers. And I did very well. And then there was a massive change in technology when the whole industry went digital. Our technology became obsolete. We went out of business. We were $1.4 billion company. 17 years ago, ironically, I joined another company and I've been with my company for 17 years, personally signed up about 600 people, 600,000 plus people have come through and signed up in my organization. And I've made millions of dollars with the company that I'm with now, following that same plan. I sponsor about 3 people per month, not 1 a month, but about 3 a month. If you figure that out, 17 years, it's about 3 a month to get to 600 personally sponsored distributors. Here are 2 adjustments that you can make that can quadruple your recruiting results. And here's what led me to the breakthrough. I was stagnant. My business had gone stagnant, the business that I'm in now. We had explosive growth in the first 10 years. The last 6 years, things have been really flat. We've done some innovating. We've had a little bit of growth, sometimes 5% a year. We've had some technology issues that caused us to decline a little bit. But for the most part, we have been level for the past 6 years, even though I'm continuing to bring on new people. But I was ignoring part of the market that is the most explosive in commerce, and I was closed-minded to it. I am an offline network marketer. That's how I built my business. Person to person, conference rooms, conference calls, one-on-one at cafes, hotel meetings. That's how I built my business, and that's how I always taught it. But there's an explosive part of the industry that is bigger than the networking world, and it's the online marketing world. And I decided about 6 months ago, a little less than 6 months ago, I'm going to immerse myself in it, learn it, and start asking 2 questions. Why? Because
Holy shit. The internet's been around since as long as you've been in network marketing. The internet's been around since what? The 80s? No. Earlier?
70s?
70s?
Let's see. When did the World Wide Web go live? In 1993, the World Wide Web launched.
Oh, so it's been
into the
alive as
public domain.
it's been
That's
alive.
when it went public. It was around longer than that.
Yes.
But the internet went public in 1993. So
Yeah.
31 years ago.
Jeez. Come on, dude. Took you till 2022 to start growing your business on the internet? Like, what the hell?
that's where business is going on today. Offline networking will always be relevant. I still have lots and lots every day, lots and lots of personal meetings, but the personal meetings are with people that know the online marketing world. Why? Because that's the most explosive part of the market right now. And I don't know anything about online marketing. I know a lot about offline marketing. I admit that. And I tell people that have online marketing experience, I'm a novice when it comes to that. But here's are the two things. These are the two things that you can do. If you do these two things, it will blow your business wide open. You want to start by asking these two questions. What advice would you give me? And who do I need to meet next? What advice would you give me? And who do I need to meet? Who do I need to meet? So you want to focus on learning, not getting. So what if every person you met that was smarter than you, everyone, if you were to show them what you're up to and say, I'm an open book, I want to learn, what advice would you give me? Let me show you what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing right now. This is the results I'm getting. I want better results, and you're smarter than me. What advice would you give me? What ideas would you give me? Start there. Do that once a day or twice a day or 3 times a day. Instead of trying to just set up appointments and show your business, that puts you in a selling posture, or trying to sell your product on social media. What if you were to seek out people that are smarter than you and ask them, what advice would you give me? And take notes. I've got pages and pages of notes. I've done 50 of these appointments in the past 60 days. And from them, I've got 11 or 12 that have joined me and are collaborating with me. We're working together to bring our service into their community. These are people that already have large communities. The second thing is ask the question, who do I need to meet? When you show them what you're up to and you ask for their advice, they're looking at it, they're taking a bird's eye view, and they're thinking 2 things. 1, who might this be good for? And because that's how somebody who's successful thinks. And 2, does it fit for me? Is it something that might be beneficial to me? Who do I need to meet? And I've done, over the past 60 days, I've done about 50 of these appointments, a little less than 1 a day. What advice would you give me? What ideas do you have? You're smarter than me. You in what you're good at. Like, I've got my skill set, you got your skill set. I have to know how you would do it. How would you get this in front of 1 million people or 2 million people as an online marketer? Because I'm meeting with online marketers. You could choose to meet with health coaches, or you could choose to meet with teachers, or you could meet with college professors, whatever you want. But you find a group of people and you seek them out and you say, I have to pick your brain. I have to get some ideas from you. When can we get together? Start with the people you know. And then if you do that, they're going to lead you to other people. I've got many unbelievable referrals from people because they're thinking, I know this person that would be perfect for this. I need to introduce these 2 people. They make an online introduction.
It's the same idea of, I'm looking to meet someone like you who's motivated, who has initiative, who is teachable, who's nice, who blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing. What advice do you have for me, and who do I need to meet next? Give me a break.
I thought of another P word that these people need in their training, and it's pivot.
Oh,
They
yes.
need to pivot the fuck out of this industry.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Pivot the fuck away from this guy. You know I was gonna say something dirty.
I'm prepared for the worst and I'm hoping for the best. That's what my that's my motto with you and Brandy Lee. That's my just, pivot. Yep. Gosh. Oh no, I ruined it again. 112.25. Sorry. 112. And
Take notes. You're going to learn a lot. Important as we kind of wrap this up. You want to, when you're doing this, the only way it will be effective is you got to focus on learning, not on getting. You're not doing this to get people. If you go into it that way, it will feel manipulative and people will get upset. You have to go into it with the mindset of learning, not getting.
okay, you are saying fix your mindset to change from learning not to get, but you are hoping to get. So it is still the same thing, is it not? Oh my god. We're all done. We're cooked. We're almost done. We have like a couple minutes left, like a few. And we'll skip what Jordan at the end.
You're trying to learn from them, their brilliance, what they're good at, what they have a skill set at, what they're good at, what they know about distribution. Ask them for their advice, show them what you're doing, and then ask them who you need to meet, and it will lead you to the right people. You can't get there unless you grow, and the only way to grow is to recruit new distributors and customers. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, thank you for spending some time with me here today. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right, you guys, that was
Okay, we're done, Z's. We're going back. What the hell? What? That was day 2. Day 3's coming. We may have to take a break. Day 3 may have to be next week because, like, ugh, this is a lot. This is a lot for 3 days worth of God. I don't even know.
How much value did you get?
Drop a 1 if you got 0 value from this training. Oh, I got 0 value, okay? We may demonetize ourselves with this, but we'll just do 10 seconds. Hold on. We're gonna do the Friends kazoo real quick. Brandy Lee, plug your ears.
We're monetized still? I'm surprised.
We may be monetized, but it sometimes slaps us at the
I'm
end.
gonna check. I
Okay.
doubt we are because you had shit in our intro.
I know. I was trying to be spicy in the best way I could, and I was like, one to the second power. Oh my god. Okay, here we go.
I hear nothing.
You hear nothing? Dang
Yeah.
it. What the hell?
We're not demonetized.
Holy
Wow,
shit.
it's still on.
I'm surprised. Let me add a video.
our
Share screen.
thumbs down showed up.
Wait, what?
Oh, how cute. Our thumbs down showed up.
Yep. We got our
Oh,
warm.
2 of them.
Yep.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, gotta love them. Okay, hold on. Let me we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna drag below. Now we can hear the Friends. There we go. No. Can we hear it now?
Yeah.
All right, that's 12 seconds. That's all we can do. Oh god. What is happening?
I don't know how we're monetized.
I don't either. So here's my conspiracy theory. Because the intro song came from YouTube Creator Studio, I think that YouTube gives it like a pass for the bad words.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so I think that's I mean, do y'all like the intro song that we have for Jessica now? Because I kind of like it. I feel like it's on brand. It's on brand for us as a team. That's why we have LDC in the background instead of just DC. LDC.
Yeah, the
Lushy.
L goes into the D.
God, Jessica! Oh my god. All right. Oh, I always forget that ads are a thing because my wifey is a princess and pays her premium. YouTube Premium is the best. So
I've done it once when it was like free. I did like the free trial and then canceled.
do you watch all the ads? Holy crap! I just
skip them.
yeah. I just like it playing completely through. So y'all, thank you for joining us. Please like the stream or thumbs down it. Several of you have already done that. Hello to our haters. Greetings and salutations. We'll see you on the next day 3. I think if Jessica still wants to stream with me.
I have no life.
All right, we'll see y'all later, and we still need to make an outro, so we're just gonna wave at you until the screen goes dark. Okay, toodles.